Cool. So you guys are in Casimir's sort of house thing at the moment, with the camp burning around you. Lexi's currently unconscious. I don't know what he's doing. I assume he's just like propped up in a chair or something. Yeah, and it's up to you what you want to do. I'm pretty sure it's quite late at night. If that changes anything.
Well, I suppose we can either rest here for the night, or head back.
I don't think resting here is a good idea.
Going out at night with all the Big S's forces out there, that might not be a good idea as well.
I mean, by now Strahd's probably known our whereabouts.
Actually, we're not that
He
far.
probably knows of this big attack.
We're not that far from the town, are we? We're not going to get any encounters, so we should be all right to head straight.
Yeah, we could go back.
So yeah.
If it's not too dark.
So yeah, might as well. What are we going to do about this one though? Snoozy guy.
Who is this, Alexi?
He was the guy
So
being
to
whipped in
recap,
that thing.
you
Oh,
found him being whipped, and some would call it rescued. I mean, he was protesting the whole time.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you took it upon yourselves to liberate him.
That was Jafar. That was not.
He's
ours.
not joining us at this point, is he?
So shortly before
I think
he
he
passed
made it
out,
pretty
and you knocked him
clear.
out, he was pretty opposed to joining you. Yeah.
Well, if we let him go at this point, he's definitely going to take revenge.
True, but then the other thing is, he comes with us. He's probably going to draw unwanted attention in the town. Probably make some wild claims, like we killed his people.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
he's
only option is to wipe his memory.
Can you wipe his memory?
Can we wipe his memory?
Can we?
Surely.
I don't think. I mean, I've got suggestion, but I mean that's 8 hours.
I don't think suggestion is powerful enough as well to wipe a memory. It's just like inclines people towards stuff.
Yeah.
Suggest that he forgets everything he's seen.
I mean, I've got charm person, but then that's like an hour, so that's not gonna. We could just kill him. That's the easiest way of dealing with this.
Jafar won't have that.
Oh, we could just take out his tongue, so he can't. Say
Oh my god! All right, no. I'm going to cut him free. I'm cutting him free.
Okay.
Way.
Are you sure
Okay.
about
Well,
this?
not-
Jafar? I mean, this guy could get we can get more of his people on us, and I'd rather not have that.
I don't think we
think-
should let him go here. I think we should ride him out somewhere, so he doesn't know
What,
where he
to-
is.
to die in the
wild. You're
wild.
into that kind of thing, man. Like, seriously.
No, I don't want to let him go here.
Oh,
That's
So we
some
can, like,
pretty
then-
crazy shit.
I don't want him to just like follow us straight away.
So Casimir comes up to you, Dan, and he puts his hand on your shoulder and he says, my friend, I know what it is to live with a guilty conscience. You don't want that. Down that path leads only darkness and pain.
So are you saying get rid of loose ends, or are you saying? I mean, come on, Casimir. just tell me straight.
I cannot tell you what to do, but all I can tell you is that I've regretted the decisions I made when I was a young, hot-headed man. Kind of shakes his head sadly.
So basically, he's saying we should kill him. You're kind of outnumbered here, Jafar.
Is this guy actually Vistani?
Yeah.
He's dressed in the typical Vistani fashion, and he also was saying that like he knew. I'll recap you since you'd remember if we were playing regularly. He was saying that like part of the reason he wasn't joining you because he's like, you killed all my people. Like, why would I join you?
And he wanted
Yeah.
to be whipped. 'Cause
He
felt-
did,
Yeah.
yes.
He felt like
He
he
didn't-
deserved it. This
Okay,
will
punishment.
probably end, if anything, worse than the last time Jafar decided he wanted to recruit somebody.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
a lot worse.
Right. No, the only option in my mind is that we cut him loose and we go. Because he's unconscious, right? So he's not going to follow us now. He's just going to follow us later and then we'll kill him.
Mm.
If he causes us any trouble further down the line, I will deal with it myself.
Oh,
But I will not allow you to harm this boy. Boy.
it's only going to make it worse.
Yeah.
If he causes any trouble down the line, can make it worse.
And it's not like his people can get any more angry at us.
Most of them are dead. He'll be on his own.
Exactly. He might go into town and reform.
Out of interest, can familiars deal damage to anybody?
Can familiars?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can attack. They
Yeah.
have the same stats as.
I mean, they're just
as
like
a
animals,
regular
aren't they?
thing.
What I'm tempted to do, the guy's so beat up, I was going to leave my spider with him. If he does anything, I might just get this spider to attack him and kill him, because the guy's
I
basically
mean,
on 1
he's
HP.
basically 1 HP.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So my
So
spider,
if your
no matter
spider
what, will kill him.
he would die.
So I think the,
Jafar,
I'm not
Jafar would be none the wiser.
exactly. I am tempted
Yeah.
to not
Yeah.
tell Jafar.
But what's the
I mean, the
range
spider
from you being able to
literally
see through
does 1
the
damage.
spider?
He's healed up.
I think. Good question. I don't know what the range is.
Although
Well,
I
can
guess
just
you could make
I
it.
can just instruct him. I'm basically just going to say.
You
"Right,
could
we're
tell
out
him.
the house."
Yeah, you could tell him to prepare the reaction.
Yeah, basically, as soon as we're out of the house and he can't hear us anymore, fight him. Basically. 100 feet, I can communicate with it telepathically.
It's not very far, but like
It's not far, but it's enough to get out the house and past the house. Cause
yeah, no, that's very true. Yeah.
so that's probably my plan. I'm going to basically leave the spider with him, and basically telepathically instruct it when we're out of the house, and I give you the all clear. Bite him.
Okay. So you want the spider to like cut his throat, kind of thing.
Basically, kill him. Yeah.
Go down his throat.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
You're aware that you're leaving him in Casimir's hut, so you fine with that as well.
I think that's the best we've got. That's the best option we've
that's
got. So
Is Casimir objecting?
if
I mean,
anything,
he kind
Casimir will
of
be in trouble.
like,
not
put his
us.
hand on your shoulder. He's kind of looking morosely at all of you, but he hasn't objected to you guys openly talking about killing this guy.
Well, all right,
Okay.
Jafar. We'll play it your way. We'll leave him here. He'll most likely be fine in the morning, and he can go
Xyril,
about his own business.
I'm so glad to see you've changed your brutal ways. He puts his
Not-
hand on his
Not
shoulder.
everyone has to die.
Well, you know,
Not
I
everyone
can't-
has to die.
yeah, exactly.
Only some.
I feel
You're a true
I
friend.
feel like I owe you for puncturing the other guy. So we'll call it even.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess we leave.
Yeah,
Okay, so where are you guys headed?
Well, and
we're gonna head back to town, I guess.
Okay. Am I missing some of your
yeah.
character tokens? Where are you all?
I was in the hut. I don't know where Jafar is.
Where's
I
my
should
token?
be in the hut.
I seem to have lost Dom and Dan.
I can see
I know,
Dan.
this map's
Dan's
too
on the-
big.
No, I'm
Dan's
there.
on the-
Dan's
Dan's on
I'm
the
tiny.
You
right.
yourself over. Oh, why are you guys so small? All right, let me make you bigger so I can actually see like where you are. So there's Dan, and then is Jafar in here somewhere?
No, he's up there.
It's
Up by the-
just because I need to copy you guys over. Can you move yourself onto the other two? It's kind of like down south.
I have no idea where.
All right, I might need to use the stick man for Dom for now.
Yeah.
Something really. All right, fine. All right, so you start
Oh,
heading back to
there he
Valley.
is. I see him.
Oh, you got him. Where is he?
He's up by the tent. Just by
Oh,
the
yeah,
bottom
yeah,
left.
yeah, I can see him.
He's tiny as well.
He's here.
Oh, I see him. Why is everyone so small? All right, let's.
I'm no longer a boy.
All right, so let's bring you guys back over to Valaki. So yeah, so obviously, just to recap you again, because you may have forgotten, you had a fight, or sorry, you were warned not to go back to the tavern.
Yeah, we'll have to find somewhere else to stay.
So yeah, so obviously that's not an option if you want to rest.
But I'm assuming there's more than one place to stay in a city. So
There's actually no other taverns in the
Oh, yeah.
city, but there obviously are like houses and like other buildings and stuff.
Could
so
could we squat in an abandoned looking house?
that's only gonna end bad. I know it's gonna end bad. Oh my god.
I mean, you can go up to like a random house or building if you want to and see what's going on there.
Wonder where Hans's house is, because that's going to be abandoned now.
idea.
He never told you where he lived,
No.
but so you could assume that it was.
I could ask the
abandoned.
guard where he lives.
Are you all looking around for like a house or like a building or something?
Yeah, we're looking around because we're going to.
Can you all roll perception?
Three.
22. The worst person.
That's always.
Always the worst person.
So I'm just going to assume you're in like inside the city walls kind of thing. Yeah, I mean this might not lead into anything, but Sonny, you noticed like kind of like like down the road, not like too far away, you see kind of like a man who almost looks like he's watching you, and when he kind of notices that you notice him, he quickly like ducks his head like behind the building.
Oh,
Are you gonna make anything of that?
probably not. That's the worst part. I'm used to people
It's
looking
fine.
because for him,
So, you
he's
know.
like it'll be part of his vanity. Like he won't care.
That's
the
fine.
worst part.
That's fine. That's more than there. So
You've got to do something
So
more
you're-
sinister. He's actually gonna... Oh well, never mind. So yeah, it looks like we can't stay at the tavern. We're gonna have to find somewhere else to stay.
Casimir, you know any good place to squat?
Oh, Casper's not with you. Sorry, he would have stayed in his hut.
Oh,
Awful.
Oh wait, what?
he said he was gonna come with us last. That's what we said. To
So
him.
as a recap for last time as well, because I don't think he would have agreed to follow you. He would have said, if you want to go to the Amber Temple, like, come seek me out.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but then we said that it was better him to stay with us.
Oh, I know. I
Because-
forgot you convinced him because
Yeah,
you didn't want him to be depressed
Yeah,
or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we wanted to cheer him up with the party, and we
Yeah.
didn't want him alone if Strahd's gonna come along.
Oh, okay. Sorry. All right. So, okay. What did you ask, Casimir?
And then he said he was gonna illusion his face, so because
Yeah,
he was
illusion
worried that
his
someone
ears.
would notice him.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Change his face.
Remember.
So I've
Yeah.
got
Because
my
he looks
illusion
like
going.
Dusk Elf.
Yeah.
So
I've
Casimir's
got-
with you. Sorry. What did you ask him?
If you know
If there's any, yeah.
He says, I've not come to this town for many centuries. I'm afraid I can't help you. We could always return to my hovel.
No, that's probably not the best idea. I've already killed the guy, by the way. Just say. No,
It doesn't
no,
matter.
I didn't really. I wasn't really feeling it. So, no, we'll well, that's all right.
It would be best to press on.
What about a church? Churches don't turn people away.
I can't, by law.
Would have walked past the church actually on your way to the gate. So you see here where I'm pinging? You would have walked past the church looking building there.
Okay. How about we go back to that church? They can't kick us out, surely.
Sacred place.
Yeah,
Strahd don't want to be going in there.
exactly. Even more protection from Big S.
Fine. Everyone in agreement?
Mhm.
Okay, so have any of you been in the church before? This is another thing I just have
Not,
to check.
not this
Okay.
one. The only church we've been in is the one
Was-
in the original town.
Arabia.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we had to go in there.
no problem. I don't have a specific map for the church, so just it's not that important. So it's fine. So you guys approach this church. This slouching, centuries-old stone church has a bulging steeple in the back and walls lined with cracked, stained glass windows depicting pious saints. There's an iron fence running around it. There's also like a grave area at the back, similar to the other church you're in, where there's like a graveyard at the back. And like everything in Barovia, there's like mist sort of swirling around it. So as you guys go into the church, the doors are open. There's no problem. You can all walk in. You see like a small gathering of people, and they're all kind of like there, like sort of heads bowed and like hands sort of clasped together. Obviously, like praying or whatever. And there's like a priest at the front, and he's kind of saying, "My children, all will be well. You must not lose faith in the Night Mother to protect us. Bow your heads in prayer and pray to God that all will be well, and thus all shall be well."
I'm gonna be like shimmering my way in and blending in. I'll put my hands together. I'll bow my head. I'm not gonna obviously pray to anything, but I'll just blending in.
Okay, you see there's like a woman at the front who's kind of like crying into like the shoulder of someone who looks like a young man, possibly her son. What are the rest of you doing?
Under my breath.
Close, by the way.
Under my breath, I'm gonna say it's all bullshit.
I'm going to loudly repeat whatever the guy said at the front.
Be well.
Yeah, the amen kind of thing.
Okay, cool. So he points to you and he says, "See, my children, a man of faith. Your faith is strong, my child. It does you credit. What is your name?"
trying to think of a fake name.
Iago.
Kratos.
What was yours, Sonny?
Iago.
Iago.
Yeah, his Jafar's parrot.
Oh, okay. Alright, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember where it was from. Yeah.
What a pull. Yeah, he says, my name is Iago Mustafa. I come from a far off land.
Kind of nods. He says, "Come, Iago, come join the congregation." And as he says that, a man stands up. He's got like a shovel, like you know how like warriors will have like a sword strapped to like the back, and which they obviously pull out. He's instead got like a shovel strapped to the back. He stands up and he says, "No, Iago, don't sit down. Don't join the congregation." And then he turns to the priest at the front. He says, "You know what, Father? I think you're full of shit."
Wow.
Oh my god.
He says, "None of us are safe. Nothing is well. All right. We're out here getting killed by the devil and his fiends. My mother has been starving. We've got no food. We've got no money. And you should sit up there and say it will be well. Just sitting off your fat ass." And you kind of hear like people in the crowd, like, you know, sort of whispering to each other. You hear like sacrilege, blasphemy.
I'm just gonna cut him. I'm just gonna cut in and be like, "Listen, man, calm down. You're causing too much ruckus. And I mean, walking around with that kind of shovel, you ain't gonna kill shit."
Also, if you don't believe in the faith, why are you in the church? That just seems like a wrong place to be.
So first of all, he's going to turn around to Dan. He's going to kind of like jab. Finger at me. Wait, what are you again, Dan? You're just like a human.
That's high elf, isn't he?
Hi.
Elf. Right. He says, "Look here, Pointy. Stay out of this."
Wow.
So what did you say?
I said, if you don't believe in the faith, why are you in the church? Why wouldn't you be somewhere else?
Look, I came here because this priest is spreading all this bullshit about how all we have to do is pray and everything's going to be all right. And it's just not true, is it? And he kind of like looks around at the congregation. He says, "How many of you have gone to bed hungry night after night, bellies empty, you know, no money, wearing the same old rags?" And you kind of see a few people in the crowd like, yeah.
He's got a point.
And he turns out to fight. He says, "You know what? I've had enough of this shit." And he just turns up and he like, kind of storms out of the church.
Well, there's no pleasing some people, I suppose.
So the kind of the priest at the front sort of bows his head and he says, "My child may lose his way, but hopefully he will find his way back to the right path."
Amen. All right.
It will do, yeah. He kind of nods sort of gratefully. He says, "Amen, amen." He says, "Please do not be distressed. I know that many of you are suffering, and I know that times seem difficult. But remember that the Night Mother is sorry. I didn't mean to say Night Mother. The Morning Lord. He would have said this whole time. But he says, remember that the Morning Lord walks with you always, and that you could only have the brightest dawn after the darkest night. Please join me in prayer."
As long as there's no clouds.
Do we know anything of the? Was it the Morning Lord?
See again, I'm not sure what you guys have done and what the other group have done.
I don't know anything about.
Well, I've never heard of it.
You wouldn't have known unless you asked someone about it. It is,
Okay.
yeah, you'd have to have asked someone.
But our characters wouldn't know.
I don't think so. The other group has a cleric, so I think he was quizzing a lot about the religion. I don't think you guys would know.
I suppose we could just do a religion check to see if we know anything.
You wouldn't know. This is obviously specific to
Okay,
Barovia.
fair enough.
Yeah, I want to.
I'm gonna approach the crying woman, and put my arm around her. And go, look, don't worry, everything will be fine.
She immediately like grabs your arm and starts like crying.
It's okay. I'll put my other arm around her. Just console her. Fine, don't worry.
She says, "Oh, it's just so terrible. I just don't know what to do with myself." She kind of like waves her hand.
I know things can be tough. I mean,
This is perfect for Xyril.
I mean, doesn't your husband take care of you or anything like that?
Oh no.
I feel bad.
Oh, it's been 10 years since he died. He was eaten by a pack of wolves in front of me.
You know what? All I could say is I know what that feels like.
She says, Your husband was eaten by a pack of wolves?
No. I was attacked by wolves in the past.
He was, well, thank the morning lord that you're here.
Indeed. Let's say, you seem quite distraught. Obviously your son here. What would you say? Like, me and my friends, we've protected ourselves from the dangers and then so on and so forth. How about, just for tonight, we stay at yours. We can protect you from anyone that would come and harm you. We can, share your stories, keep you company, so on and so forth.
Free service here, free service.
Her son's right there. I'm not gonna
Her son, did you say?
Because the child's there, isn't there? I don't want to say anything.
Oh yes. Okay, fine, yeah. So she pulls out this kind of like filthy looking rag and sort of blows her nose really loudly on it, and she says, "Protect me! What? Who's coming to harm me? The Baron's already taken my son. Surely he won't take any more."
Oh well, I thought you said there was a small person with her.
There is, yeah.
Oh, as well.
It's another son.
I have a son.
Oh dear. My mind just went somewhere worse.
Or like a sugar.
No, like.
Oh no.
If you let her stay with you, we'll go save your son, and then never save her son.
Are we within earshot of this?
Probably.
Would be, yeah. I mean, I was gonna like.
Yeah.
As
like,
you see me go towards to like a crying woman, I would imagine
Yeah.
you
Sums up.
yeah.
Yeah, I think Jafar would just approach the priest. He's our best bet at getting someone to sleep.
Okay. All right.
Just one shot them.
Well, okay. So finish your conversation, then we'll switch over.
Well, we could always have a talk about it. I mean, this place is no place to talk about, Baron stealing sons.
Can you roll persuasion?
No. 14.
Okay. Just, I suppose, but do you think it's proper? I mean, I have no chaperone.
Don't be funny. There's plenty of this. If it was just me, I could understand you being nervous, but there's a bunch of us. No one's going to do anything, untowards.
Okay, fine. Yeah, she'll quite like Don. So it would be nice to have some male company after so many years.
I'm sure.
Not in that sense, of course, but.
Of course. I mean, what do you take me for? I might look like this, but I'm a good person. I'm sensible.
She says, "Yes, I see the wolves did their work on you."
Yes.
Oh, damn.
All right, we'll switch over to Dom then. So while Sunny's getting you guys like a place to stay, so you go up to the priest. So at the moment, most of the congregation's like bent in prayer, sort of thing. Heads bowed in prayer. He's at the front, like on a sort of pulpit, just kind of like reading from a book. And as you approach, he looks up. He says, you are you were the one speaking out during the congregation. What can I do for you, my son?"
I'd like to compliment him on the sermon he gave.
How do you compliment him?
Those were powerful words. Father, is that appropriate?
Yes, he says. He kind of bows his head. He says, "Thank you. Forgive me, but I know each and every one of my flock, and I don't believe I've seen you around here before. My name is Father Lucian."
I'm from afar, as I said. Me and my friends have been stranded in the town with no roof over our heads.
He kind of is like, "Terrible thing to be out alone."
We were kicked out of the inn due to racism, and we were hoping to be sheltered by him, sheltered by your grace.
He looks quite puzzled, and he says, "Racism, you say, but Owen's not usually one for racism. What happened?"
Oh, which one was Owen?
So
He was
Owen,
the owner, wasn't he?
he's the owner, basically.
The
Yeah.
guy who had us at
He-
knife point.
Yeah, he was like the main one speaking to you guys and like warning you when they ambushed you.
Owen was off. It was another guy.
Someone else?
A real piece of work.
Who's done this?
He
Perhaps I
threw
can.
us out for being out of towners, and we have nowhere else.
Oh, when you're saying did this.
No.
Oh,
Owen was off
okay.
sick.
He says, "Well, I've known Owen quite some time. Perhaps I can help help you out." I'm sure he'd be horrified to hear that somebody had cast you from his tavern. He takes great pride in it.
Yeah, we should go and talk to him together tomorrow.
He says, "Yes. Of course, it's quite late out at night. I mean, of course, you're always welcome to perhaps stay here.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Says our provisions are quite meager, but we do.
We're not fussy, I assure you.
He says, very well.
Okay, that was excruciating. I'll look over at was Eirril with me? Eirril? Were you with me?
It's up to Dan, I guess. Who would you have been more likely?
Yeah, where are you?
Then, if anyone.
There isn't like a collection service or anything. Listen, you got to get it where you can take it.
Wow.
There's like a little statue at the front of like a woman, and her hands are kind of like out like that.
Oh no.
And there's like just a few like coins and stuff in her hands.
Is there anything particularly interesting about the statue?
Not particularly. It's just like a religious sort of statue.
I'm guessing there's loads of people around there.
Okay, you'll see a plaque, which says Saint Andril. There's not too many people around it at the moment. Most people are sort of praying at the moment. It is very late at night, so as you guys are like talking to your respective people, you'll see like a few people sort of get up and start presumably making their way home, just leaving.
Yeah, I'll leave it. It's probably only like 2 gold. Not worth it. Is everyone leaving then? There's no guards about or anything
No, not in the church.
outside the church.
The commoners, stuff, yeah.
We're fine. Okay.
Okay, so that means up to you guys. So obviously, we'll say that your conversations kind of took place at the same sort of time. So you both kind of finish up. I don't know. Yes, see what you want to do.
So yeah, once I've sort of secured housing, I'm going to return to Jafar and Eirril and say, "Well, got us a place to stay."
So did I.
Oh, I've got a house with beds. What have you got?
Right, yeah, let's go with your plan.
Okay. Good idea. All we have to do is stay with this lady. You're the one crying over there.
Oh yeah. I see you'll probably be getting in her room then.
Well, you know.
I'll be sleeping on the couch.
Look,
I should point out she's reasonably
Oh,
old.
that's so inappropriate.
She's not exactly.
It's fine. It's fine.
Wait, what?
Stop, yeah. I mean, if you want to.
Zara's not that fuzzy.
She's reasonably elderly.
How elderly are we talking about? Like 40s or 60s?
I'd say like 50s. I'd say 50s, 60s, because that's pretty old for like medieval times, right?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
see that.
Oh, you should do a roll out of 10, mate.
Zara don't
See what the attraction.
You can
Alright.
roll a d10, but then divide it by 2.
Nah, it's
Wow.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, look, if she offers me her room, I'm not going to say no. But you know,
I'm
not
just
gonna-
messing
I'm
with
not going to
Xyril.
push it. You know me. Would I be the kind of person to push that kind of thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not the point.
Okay.
That's not the point.
Okay, we'll play it cool for one evening.
Yeah, I'm sure I can control myself.
Okay, so are you going with the woman then?
Yeah.
Okay, does anybody want to do anything else in the church or speak to anyone else?
I don't know if anyone wants to inquire about this holy lord person, morning lord.
I don't think Eirril would care.
Okay. I was just thinking along the lines of like mourning the sun. Sun damages vampires. And we're going to an amber temple, so it might all be.
We know it immobilizes him. so it might be worth talking about.
Thing is, Xyril wouldn't care, so he's not going to start. He's not going to. He's got one thing on his mind at the moment. That's the only thing he's focused on.
We can come back. We've had a long night.
Okay.
Well, why don't we chat to the woman on the way to her house?
Could do,
I'll
yeah.
go up to her and say, "Do you know much about?" Okay, we're new to the town. Explain this morning. Was it Morning Lord?
Morning Lord, yeah.
Quick
It's
rundown.
just- Why you haven't heard of the Morning Lord? He's our he watches well before the devil came. He used to watch over all the people in Barovia. Some say that, unfortunately, with the sun no longer shining, the Morning Lord no longer hears our prayers. But there are some of us still who believe.
Is that a thing? The sun never shines.
So, in Barovia, it's always like, so what you should imagine is whenever you're walking around this land, it's extremely like cloudy, overcast. There's fog everywhere. There's not like proper sun.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will tell you out of character that things like drow and stuff like that, they do not get sunlight disadvantages in Barovia. It doesn't count as direct sunlight.
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, so I get what you mean. There's just overcast constantly, like thick clouds.
Yeah. I mean, it's why, like, so Strahd, for example, could walk around. Fine.
Yeah.
Okay, right, yeah. So we are never safe from him.
So the sun used to protect you from thou that shall not be named.
the big. the big F.
When did it disappear?
She's
Or fade?
centuries ago. The devil, we've been cursed. The devil. So
Ever since it appeared.
we did something to deserve this curse. She kind of like starts sniffing, like maybe.
I'm gonna put my hand on her shoulder and go. I'm sure you've done nothing to deserve this.
oh, it's good of you to say so.
Oh god. Alright. Are we anyway closer to a thing?
Yeah, I mean, if you're like, she'll kind of like lead you. It doesn't really matter where. We'll just say over here.
Yeah.
Takes you to this kind of like block of houses. Takes out like a key, opens it. It's quite a small house, a bit dingy, but serviceable. She's like, please come in. And she says, well, I mean, it's not much, but I have 2 spare bedrooms.
No, this is perfect. This is just
One
what
of
we
you
need.
may have to share.
I'm sure the boys don't mind sharing.
We do not.
We're all men here. It's fine.
And says,
It's
that's
quite drafty. I can keep you warm.
You saying that to me?
Oh yeah,
Oh god.
all business.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Did that guy follow the sun?
He would, but he's not. He's kind of like glaring at you mistrustfully.
How old's the son, roughly?
I'll say like 11, 12.
Oh, okay, so
Young, yeah.
fine. Just gonna go to the boy. Probably your bedtime now, isn't it?
His eyes just narrate you, and he says, "You're not my father."
Well, obviously.
Would
You'd
Why
have
do
a
you
tail
have-
otherwise.
you like me to be?
Why do you? Do you say that to him?
No, I was just saying that in general.
He says, "Why do you have a tail? Are you some kind of freak show?"
No, just really useful.
He says, "Can I pull it?
Give it a go.
Oof.
Are you gonna let him pull your tail?"
Very
I'm gonna pop it, boy.
All right, so he'll go up to your tail and you give it just like a little tug. And then he looks at you and he's like, "Oh, thanks, mister."
It's all right, see.
He says, do you think I can grow a tail? Maybe.
Maybe. You never know. The stranger things
If you
have happened.
believe, child, you can
I'll tell
achieve
you,
anything.
I'll tell you what. You see the mirror over there?
Yeah.
Go stand in front of the mirror.
Okay. He kind of bounds over and he stands in front of
I'm going to do minor illusion of a tail.
it. He's like, "Oh, wow!" And then he turns around. He's like, "It's really there. How did you do that?"
Magic.
He kind of whispers. He's like, "You like the Mad Wizard?"
No, I just, magic.
He looks suitably impressed.
Unfortunately, it's not real. It's like I say, it's just magic. Your hand goes
This is-
right through it.
Oh. Oh.
But you never know. One day, keep dreaming. I've heard the more you dream, the more likely it's going to happen. And you only dream when you sleep.
He nods and he says, every night I'll fall asleep dreaming of tales.
You do that.
Okay, so the mum kind of takes him away at this point and then she turns to you and says, well, make yourselves comfortable, and if you need anything, don't hesitate to call me. My name's Melina.
Very pretty name.
You are so kind for letting us stay with you.
You don't have any snacks, do you?
She says,
Bit peckish.
I have some bread and cheese, if you want some.
That would do finely.
Okay, so she'll go into the kitchen, and she'll come back out with like a plate of just like sort of hard bread and cheese, and she'll give you a glass of water with it. She says, here you go.
Greatly appreciate.
So Haiss, we've never spoke about the mechanics for this. If I wanted to like charm her without magic, how far do I have to push this RP?
If you're
It's
like
a good charisma roll.
reasonably charming, and then I'll make you roll, and if you do well on the roll, like if you clear it by a decent amount, then that's fine.
We can assume she is in mourning, isn't she?
Sorry?
She's in mourning, yeah. I was tempted
That's got to give you
She
disadvantage.
did say her
or something.
husband,
well, you never
her
know.
husband died 10 years.
10 years.
I did have a plan, but it would be seriously low. Is to look for a picture of her husband and like rouge in my face.
Oh my god.
Actually, I think I can use disguise self at will.
That's pretty twisted. I mean,
It
you
is
could
pretty
try
twisted.
it.
I don't think he'd resort to something like that because he already thinks he's like a pinnacle man, so he wouldn't need to,
I mean, it's up to you how you want to try it.
I'm trying to think. If someone else can go while I think. I don't think how I'm going to be more charming.
Is Casimir still with us? I'm guessing he followed us.
Oh shit! Yeah, he would have just followed along. Yeah, I'll let him along.
Yeah, I'm just going to talk to Casimir.
Okay. What do you want to? He kind of looks up as you.
What do you expect us to find at the Amber Temple?
He says, within the temple lies the secret of Strahd's power. If we go there, we can perhaps break the source of his power. Perhaps even take it for ourselves. I do not. But all the stories agree on one thing, that Strahd was but a mortal man until he visited the Amber Temple.
Wow.
Do you ask him anything else?
And what lives there now? Is it just abandoned?
Let me check something real quick. I mean, he'll say to you, I mean, nothing lives there per se, but the dark powers inhabit the Amber Temple. I would have gone there myself if I believed that I could, delve into the temple fully. But unfortunately, I'm not powerful enough on my own. I needed the help of people like you.
What do you think we're going to run into down there in terms of creatures? Could be something I've come against.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
He says, unfortunately, you would probably know better than I. I mean, I've been scouting out the temple for years now. And as I said, a malevolent presence emanates from the temple. I can sense its power. And it's not just one creature, but many. But as to what specifically is down there, I cannot answer. I would advise you to take caution, though, adventurer. Any power which could transform Strahd into the monster he is today must be reckoned with indeed.
Yes.
It doesn't sound like we're ready.
This is the thing with the Amber Temple. I wonder if we're too underleveled for it.
Who knows?
Are we too low level?
Aha, I can't answer.
Do we come
It's
back,
up
do we
to
come
ask
back
him.
to it at a later time? Yeah.
I mean, as a recap, what I don't want to mix up what you guys did because the other group have done quite a lot now. But I think you tried to go to Argynvostholt and you retreated.
Yes.
Have you had any other leads on things?
There's the wizard.
The wizard.
I'd like to go
Yeah.
see the wizard.
Yes, there is mad wizard.
Kresk, I think, is another one that we've been trying to go to. Because wasn't Esmeralda telling us to go to Kresk?
She said she would meet you in Kresk.
Yeah. So that's another one we've got.
What else was there? There was the winery, but you rubbed it basically, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Fun.
Oh, the mountain. Baratok Mountain.
Yes, that's where
He
the
was
last
at
the
the
bad
foot,
mage was
yeah.
last sighted. Yeah.
There is that tower that we didn't go to yet as well.
Yes,
Over
there
in
is.
the
There
east.
is the windmill, yeah, which you passed along the way.
Oh, it's the windmill
Yes.
No, we.
on the shore of the
Yeah.
lake.
Wait, on the lake.
I don't think we did.
No,
pass
that's
it.
the windmill we heard noises from when we got that bat. That bat who was a woman came at us.
Was
it
Say
that
more, because I don't
windmill?
want to reveal stuff about bags. Tell you what, I'll move you over to the Barovia map, and you can see what you've marked, because you guys got like a bunch of notes. It might help. Give
Yeah.
you remember as well.
That's true.
So in fact, you guys have got a lot of stuff marked on this map. I didn't realize, actually.
Mad mage.
Why is W marked with baby?
I don't know why.
Reno baby.
What's that? We know baby.
Vino. Because the wine
Vino,
place.
baby.
Wine.
Oh
It is.
yeah. Okay, cool. I thought you like killed a baby.
Custodian. Oh no, yeah, it's that tower on Lake Baratok. That was where we were interested in going.
This one that I'm pinging.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, presumably since you haven't marked it with anything, you don't know anything about it. So
Yeah.
No.
I
Yeah.
think we just seen it on the map.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Well, actually, where is? Can he mark at the Amber Temple on the map for us? That might be good. Why
He
we have it
can.
up.
So he'll confirm it's where you guys suspected it is. So that X you've marked at the bottom, that is the Amber Temple.
What X?
I'll ping it. Do you see here where I'm pinging? Kind of like at the bottom.
No.
You marked it with amber.
Oh, I see it. Sorry.
Look down. So where you guys have written amber, that is the correct location. Maybe he already revealed it to you. That is where the Amber Temple is. Obviously, it's quite out the way. It'll take you some time to get there.
Shit. Don't even know if we could survive that route. Does he know how long it would take to get there? Days wise, travel wise.
If you ask him, he will tell you. Let me look it up. I've got a spreadsheet. Well, it wouldn't take like days. You could do it in under a day. Everywhere in Barovia is reachable within a day, but if you're going all the way from Valaki over there,
If we're walking by horseback, maybe a day, but
yeah.
walking.
So if you walk it, it's 7 hours almost.
Okay.
So it's effectively, I guess, like a whole day.
Yeah. Okay, that's doable. Just whether we can survive what's there.
Be nice.
Okay. So what was the plan? Are we going to try heading for Baratok, Lake Baratok?
Yeah, are we gonna sideline?
I think that's our best plan. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's closer as well.
What I'm going to do.
So what you guys? Mhm.
So basically, when the woman goes off to
She'll just like go to bed, sort
yeah,
of thing.
chambers.
So
I'm
she'll
gonna
just go off. Yeah.
I'm going to follow her, not like creepily, Yeah.
Okay.
Just so that like it's just me and her talking,
Okay.
and I'm gonna text you because I'm really weird saying this stuff out loud,
Oh god.
and you can tell me whether it's good enough for a roll. But I guess regardless,
Oh man.
either way, like as soon as we get up, we're basically going to leave the Baratok. But the thing is, didn't Casimir want to come to the Amber Temple? So if we try and go somewhere else, he's probably not going to come with us.
Yeah.
Sonny, that exact sentiment you sent me.
Yeah.
All right, I won't make you. Normally, if it was a conversation, I'd make you go on, but I think I get the gist of it. That line of thinking is fine.
Okay.
Roll persuasion.
18.
That's fine. Okay, so if anybody was paying attention, Xyril will disappear into her bedroom with her, and he won't be seen the rest of the night.
Wow.
Can that be revealed by any chance?
This is top secret.
I mean, I don't know if he was trying to sneakily go off or not.
Yeah, so I was kind of like, because I already established that I was going to get my own separate room.
That's true.
Um,
Yeah.
And so you don't know which room I went to.
I mean, presumably you would have waited, I guess, if you wanted to be sneaky until everybody was
Yeah.
asleep. So
Yeah.
I don't think you guys would know.
No, I'm not too bothered.
But it means you're also sharing a bed for no reason, since you would have had a spare bed.
Yeah, that's true.
To be done.
Jafar's keeping me warm for the night, so that's fine.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I mean, in the morning, I'm basically gonna turn to everybody. So what I would have done, I would have done what I would have basically gone back into my own room.
Okay, fine.
So
Yep.
basically, I would have come out of my
After the business.
yeah,
okay.
come out and basically knocked on your guys' door and go, right, you guys ready?
Xyril, you're glowing this morning.
Oh, you know what? All I needed was a nice sleep and a good bed.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Sweet.
So what's the plans then? Where are we heading off?
So Amber Temple or Lake Baratok? Seems like it.
All right.
I mean, Casimir, do you know much about Lake Baratok and the wizard who is the wizard there?
So Casper kind of like strokes his chin. He says, there is a story of a powerful mage who once came to Barovia to defy Strahd. However, Strahd cast him down. But perhaps this is the man who resides there? I don't know much more about him.
To be fair, if you're up against Strahd, with all the help we can get, if he feels he was strong enough to go against him, there may be truth in that.
I mean, if he survives, that's proof enough in itself.
True.
Of his
And plus, if he did, his strength added to our own would surely give us a better chance.
Yeah.
Casimir kind of looks out the window and he says, however, if you're seeking the Mad Mage, I cannot accompany you there.
Why not?
He says,
This man is scared.
he says, anybody who tackled his
He is a coward.
a powerful foe indeed, and I cannot risk something happening to me before I reach
Coward.
the Amber Temple.
Well, again, you're with us. You're safer with us.
He says, if you survive, you can come back to me and I will take you to the Amber Temple. And if you die, I only need to wait for the next adventurers to come along.
You stayed with us for one night, and look at you, safe. You got a warm bed, food.
Yeah.
Your life's already looking up.
He looks flat at you and he says, the screams were louder tonight.
Wasn't me. Well, either way, we might as well head out of town now. There's no reason to stay here.
Okay.
Okay. He nods and he says, are you intent on seeing the Mad Mage?
It seemed to be.
He says, very well, I will return to my dwelling. If you should survive, and better yet, get him as an ally, please come seek me out, and we can all go to the temple together.
You're better with us than alone, Casimir.
Yeah, this guy's dead.
What if Strahd decides he wants to return to that place and find all his Valaki are dead? Not
He says-
Vistani.
He says Strahd has already punished me. I doubt he'll want to end my punishment prematurely.
If he punishes you too much, you will break, and then you'll never be able to fulfill your goals. You have suffered much, friend. Could not bear to see you suffer more.
Okay. He this is interesting actually. He says, look, what getting into that temple is the most important thing to me. Okay, it's more important than even my own life. What little life I have left to me. If we go there and that wizard does something to us, my dreams die there.
But if we go there, you're talking about a place that turned a once normal man into the evil big S. You feel that we should? You feel that we should go there unprepared? I would prefer a detour and get in guaranteed, than to rush and even have a chance of failure.
Right, sorry, here. Has he left us?
Yeah, I'm trying really hard.
Can you?
I do feel
roll?
like he might double cross us or something.
Maybe.
Can you roll persuasion?
So bloody hellbent on this temple. It seems a bit strange.
Yeah.
It's his quest, you know.
26.
Wow. Let me check something with this guy quickly.
Persuasion, always good.
So Casimir turns to you. He says, "Why? What do you expect from me if I accompany you? I cannot help you convince this mage."
We don't want you to help. We want you to come.
You know
to
more
us
about
for
this
your-
land than we do.
And like I said, we don't want you to be alone. No one should be alone.
That too.
Okay, so he'll say, "Okay, I will accompany you, but do not be surprised if things turn dangerous if I turn and leave you. As I said, the Amber Temple is more important to me than even my own life."
Fair enough. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But we hope that
Okay.
you don't leave us, for we are now friends.
Cocks his head. He says, "Friends."
Yes.
Companions.
I'm gonna
Very
outstretch my hand to shake his hand.
He'll kind of sort of take it like that and just sort of work it up and down.
It's good enough. Works for me. We are friends.
Jax. What's the group name? I think it's Jax or something.
Jack.
Yeah, it is. Sadly.
Cool. So
Oh,
you
see,
guys
doesn't
are
really
heading
work.
up to the lake. Have you been to the lake before?
No.
I think
You
so.
haven't. All right, fine. Fine. So I'm going to take you back to the Barovia map for this. This is the day of the festival, by the way. Sorry, I should have mentioned. So you've obviously woken up. It's early.
This is their festival.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just up to you
Mm.
how you want to do it. Yeah, the festival's taking place around midday, so it's morning at the moment.
I mean, the thing is, if we go to this Baratok, we're probably going to miss the festival, but I'm not really that bothered.
We could see the festival at night,
I would.
depending on how long we're there.
I mean, it'll be
We
like-
could stay at the festival for a bit, like for the morning, and then
Well, if it starts
Oh,
midday,
oh God.
if it
Come
starts
back. It's got,
midday,
like-
it should.
and then leave.
I say if it starts midday, it should go until all night. There's no reason why we
Yeah.
couldn't come back in the evening and.
Should we ask? Can we ask anyone to ask the manager with us?
Casimir won't know, but you could ask anyone really in town, and they'll know.
Yeah, if we're still in town, we may as well ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you want to ask?
Side.
Just sort of some details about the festival, like when it will be going on until.
So the festivals are usually kind of like not like a whole day affair. Like, you know, it'll run from like midday till like the evening sort of thing, at which point like everyone will disperse. As you're like walking through town, you'll see lots of people carrying like bundles of sticks, and like huge bundles of sticks. They're all like moving them to towards like the town square. You see a lot of
Oh,
people
they're gonna
bustling
burn
around.
a giant effigy, aren't they?
Giant statue of Strahd.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the Wicker Man. Sacrifice someone to Strahd.
Yeah, can I ask someone who's got a bundle of sticks just saying, what's this for?
So as soon as you approach him, he immediately starts like putting on like an obviously fake sort of pained smile. He says, "Well, we're lighting this on fire. It's going to be great. I'm happy. Don't arrest me."
You're burning all your wood. Why?
This is the Baron commands it.
You're a weird guy.
To keep away the devil. Kind of looks at you like a friend.
Burn a
So
bunch-
he says,
So you're gonna
I'm just
you're gonna
so
keep
happy."
away Strahd by burning sticks.
He nods and says, "Yes, all will be well as long as we follow the Baron's will."
You guys and your bloody Baron. Jesus.
His eyes kind of widen and he says loudly, "Oh, I love the Baron. The Baron is great."
I'm just gonna put my hand on his shoulder and go, "Sleepy, buddy." Alright, okay.
He very quickly turns and like hurries off.
Weird people in this town. Well, we got what we need, I suppose. Might as well get out.
The only thing I know about this lake is that a guy called Pluto got drunk, went to the lake, and was never found again.
I suppose the other thing we should probably think about is stocking supplies, because we're very, very bad at supplies.
We are terrible.
Like
Yeah.
potions of healing, and if we can, and
Food,
stuff like that. Food.
I think stuff is pretty expensive in this world.
Yeah, I've got 7 rations, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I don't know how much potions of healing are, but it might be useful to see if we can get some.
Yeah, we should really stock up.
Is there any shops around here that we can see?
There were stop. Again, I keep mixing you guys up. So there are shops in like the town square. I don't know if you guys would have gone there yet,
I don't
but
think we
you
have
could
been,
surmise. You could surmise that it would be there.
Can we head there? And I'm going to look for anybody that sells more adventuring gear. So I'm specifically looking for like potions, like healing potions.
Okay. I'll tell you now, there are shops, but unfortunately they're closed today for the festival.
Oh, of course.
It's like bank holiday.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, everyone is out for this festival. You see already there's like a big crowd gathering in the town square.
Okay.
Since you're there, I'll just tell you like what you do see as you're kind of like looking through. So you do see there's this big wooden scaffold that wasn't there previously. That's obviously been sort of constructed. And there's like a wicker sun. It's quite big. It's like almost like 10, 15 foot across. And it's like at the center of like the sort of the scaffold. And people are just adding like sticks to it and like just generally they're sort of building stuff up around it.
This is bad news.
Yeah.
It definitely seems like bad news.
Well, I suppose the question is, do we stay here and see how bad this gets, or go to the lake?
I'm not hugely invested. And if they're going to burn it, we'll see it from the lake. So
I reckon, like, yeah, we'll probably come back. I'm probably more for coming in the evening when things are really kind of in swing.
Also, we're building up an abundance of enemies in this city,
That's true.
and we're gonna get spotted quite easily, I think. So
Yeah, that's true.
that's probably better.
We did get that dodgy guy that's typically Xyril saw only.
Yeah,
So it's probably
we'll come back later.
Yeah, all right. We'll head to the thing then. If there's no way of getting supplies, then we'll just head straight out.
Not today. All closed for business. All right, no problem. So, so basically, you guys will be walking along what seems to be like a fairly established kind of like path up to the lake. Again, it's very like the mist is almost like denser around here. It's like very almost like weirdly like still. Like, you know, in nature you normally have like lots of like noises and stuff. There's not really many noises around here. Eventually you'll come out to the lake. So it's quite a big lake. The water is perfectly again like still and dark. You also see so along the southern coast, you see 3 small rowboats. And in the middle of the lake, you see another rowboat, and there's a figure sitting in the rowboat. It's quite far away from you, so you can't really make out like what's going on. But they appear to have like a sack or something that they're kind of like fiddling with.
Can I use Mage Hand to like put a finger in the water and see if anything happens? I was tempted to rock you like shake his boat, but I thought that's
Try and tip him out.
yeah.
That's fine. Yes, you summon Mage Hand. One thing I will mention, I don't know if I've been doing this enough to be honest, is when you summon your Mage Hand, instead of like the normal hand, it's like skeletal and there's like rotting flesh kind of like peeling off of the form of the hand.
I think you did do this before.
Yeah.
You did this before.
That's
Yeah.
I don't remember
I
that.
do it.
But okay.
Okay.
I think that has happened before.
So it kind of like materializes the air and you kind of like dip a finger into the water. Nothing happens.
That was weird.
Can I row one of the boats with Mage Hand?
I don't think Mage Hand would be strong enough to row a boat because it's quite.
No,
weak.
I just want to move the.
Because
No,
what
just to move one side of it. Just to row like one side of it.
Because Mage Hand is 5 kilograms of force, right? I don't know how much force you need.
It's just a bit of wood.
I don't know. I think 5 kilograms is like a
Should be enough.
five sacks of sugar. It's quite a lot.
I'm happy to go with the group vote here. If you guys think it can row one side of the boat, I'll...
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. I think it could. I think it could rock the boat. I don't think it could steer the boat.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Because I've rowed boats before. It's like heavier than you think. 'Cause you push against it.
Yeah, it
Can
takes
I
strength.
have a look at the boat and make sure there's no like holes in it or any visible holes or tatters or anything like that? It actually looks like it will float.
So while you guys are doing that, in the middle, I don't know if anyone cares, but the figure hoists up the sack, and he looks like he's about to like just dunk it in the water, sort of thing.
Oh, does that? Can
Interesting.
we examine the sack?
No, he's dumped in the water. How far
He's
away is he?
like about to dump it, so you can take the time to look at it and see if you notice anything about it. But it will be in the
Yeah, I'd
water.
like to look at it if I look at it as much as I can. Yeah.
All right, roll perception.
It's
I'm
first
gonna
roll
do
of the
it
session.
as well.
I think that's
Okay.
a 12.
Okay, whoever's looking, just roll perception.
I got 12 as well.
All right, so you both see the same sort of thing. Nothing particularly special about it. It's tied at the top. It looks just like a lumpy, almost like potato sack sort of thing. As you're taking the time to look at it, he just dump it in the water, and he just stands there like looking down at where he's dumped it in.
Wait, is he on the shore?
No,
in the
he's
lake?
in the middle of the lake.
Should,
Okay, I'm going to turn to these guys and say, should I confront this guy?
I'll reveal him.
Should we
That.
confront him?
He's about 400 feet away from you, sort of thing.
like, man about his business, I suppose.
Mm. Bit suspicious he's the only one here on this
Oh.
creepy ass lake.
True. He's probably just, I don't know, not much of a party goer.
So,
Yeah.
Sonny, if you're investigating the boats at the same time, they're fine. They seem seaworthy. As you guys, after like sort of several moments of him standing watching where he dumped the sack, he just sits down in his boat, takes out a fishing pole, and he casts it in the bit where he dunked the sack.
Do you think he's trying to fish his boat, his bag? Maybe it's like a game, like you put a fish back in and you get it back out again.
Maybe the sack's bait.
Yeah, I reckon he dropped like a dead head or dead
Yeah.
part
yeah.
of the
If
body
it's
or
a sack, it's got a head in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's quite like a large sack. It's like
Have
a
we
potato-
called out to him yet?
potato sack.
No,
You
I
have.
don't think so.
I don't know if we should.
Yeah.
Jafar's gonna call out to him.
Okay.
What do you say?
Hail, friend.
He doesn't respond.
Oh, bastard.
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy and do the same thing. So thaumaturgy, I think, booms my voice to like ridiculous
Yeah.
feats.
His eyes briefly flicker over to you, and then he goes back to like watching his fishing pole.
I don't think he likes us.
What a rude man.
Just lets him keep to himself.
How
We should
far?
probably
What's
leave
the,
it.
what's the thing on Mage Hand? 30 feet. There's no way it's going to reach him.
You can't rock him out.
Yeah. What was it saying? Look at me.
Start jabbing him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the thing is, like, there's no point rowing this boat if we've got nowhere to go. Like, is there nothing we can, like, any structures or?
No, you don't really see anything. I mean, like I said, it's just a very just sort of empty, large lake sort of thing.
Can we? Sorry. Can we see the streams going out? The 4 streams at the top.
So I know you can see these on the map. I actually think in hindsight, I made a mistake revealing all of this map from the start.
Yeah. Because we probably wouldn't be able to see any.
Yeah, I mean, this is
stuff
again,
fog,
this is
yeah.
things I learned from like running Curse of Strahd like twice now. But anyway, you wouldn't be able to see them.
Yeah.
So we can't see any structures or anything like that.
No.
No little islands or anything.
No, you'd basically see them anyway. But basically, the place you want to go, you just want to follow these streams up to like.
I'm gonna turn
go on.
to the others and go, well, do you think this guy's the mage? Seems a bit weird.
He look like a mage.
I don't know. I mean, he could be mad. Who dumps a sack
He
and then
does
fishes
look
the sack
mad.
again? That's just weird. And you know, mages are boring people, I suppose. They're not going to go to a party. Too busy reading.
True.
Good
He
point.
may know where to go.
Yeah. He seems comfortable.
Well, anyway,
being in the boat in the middle of this really weird lake.
we're gonna have to row out to him.
Yeah. Question is, do we go in? Are they one-person boats? These things?
For ease, I'll say you can all fit in one boat. I don't think it makes a difference. It's
Yeah.
easier than just make you
I'm
all take
wondering-
separate boats.
I'm wondering if it's worth us being in separate boats just to minimise risk.
Yeah.
I mean, if one gets destroyed, obviously that's not great.
This is it. Well, this is it. That's what I'm thinking. Like maybe we just, because there's 3 boats there, we all take one each. If something happens, at least 2 people are okay, rather than all of us being dumped in the water.
Can everyone swim? It's the most important thing.
I think well, it's normally like an athletics or something check or whatever. Normally,
Oh, okay.
or unless you have a swim speed naturally, but I don't think any of us will. Yeah, let's do that. Let's all get into a boat each and sort of swim up to this dude. We've got nothing else to check. There's only one person here. Maybe he knows where this mad mage is.
I'm guessing Casimir would just get in one of our boats as well.
Oh, I keep forgetting Casimir's with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll just-
Do you have a
Just follow
token
along.
for him?
yeah, I'll put him on it. Remind me.
Yeah,
as
just
well.
so we don't forget.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who? Casimir. Who? Here you go, Casimir. Pick one. Who's your
Yeah.
favourite? You can go. You can go with them.
Casimir just kind of like plods over to one and he says, he says, do you know what it is to dream every night and prefer your dreams to reality? Every night I wake up, every morning that I wake up, I wish I just stayed asleep.
Jesus, man.
Oh, I'm definitely taking his boat. I'm going to sit right in his boat. And I'm just going to sit in front of him, facing him with a massive grin on my face.
He's just eyes are just downcast. Kind of starts like rubbing like his head and like his mutilated ears a bit.
Is that how they went like that? You just rubbing them all, too far?
He's just kind of like rubbing them. Yeah, he's just like, oh.
All right. Once we're both in the boat, I go, well, if you're just going to sit there looking depressed, you might as well do something useful and row.
He says, as a young boy, I used to row.
Good.
It's been years.
Perfect. You've got the job. You've topped up.
Okay. He'll take up the oars and start
I'm just going
rowing.
to lean back with my hands behind my head, looking at the other guys and giving them a wave.
So, where are you guys headed exactly? Are you headed to this
We're
figure
heading to the guy.
Yeah.
in the middle? Okay. So, are you all taking separate boats? So, it's Sunny and Casimir in one, Dan in another, and
I'll go. No. Jafar goes with Eirril. I don't want to be on
Okay.
the same boat as Casimir.
who's
Well, no, I'm
Who's
with
rowing?
Casimir, and there's 2 other boats, so you could either take one each or go in the same.
I think we'll go in the same one.
Okay.
who's rowing? Or you both?
Oh, Jafar, you're right, man. Come on, the beefy dude. I'm just
Fine.
gonna look at you like, come on.
We know that Kratos can paddle, so you...
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
that's speed. I think we should go like either side of him, so he's like cornered.
yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Maybe just in case.
But don't piss him off. Don't like go where his
Yeah.
rod is. Like don't break his line.
Yeah.
That probably won't. Yeah. So yeah, we'll go either side of him, but not to break his fishing.
Okay, cool. So as you guys are going up to him, he doesn't really react to you guys. He's just kind of like dully like kind of sitting there, just waiting on his fishing pole. As you come up besides him, he doesn't really react.
Still.
So are the fish biting today?
Kind of again, eyes kind of flicker over to you, and then he just goes back to the fishing. I will point out that the lake's like extremely still. Like it doesn't look like his string is being caught.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like there's any sort of creatures out here.
Can we closely examine him?
Roll investigation. Yeah.
I was gonna
5.
use a mage hand and poke him in the face.
You can do that. I'll let Dom
Yeah,
do
Dom
his.
do his
I got 5.
Okay.
I'll investigate.
He looks pretty shifty. I guess you can't really tell more.
Okay, well I got that one, so.
He looks pretty trustworthy to you. You reckon? Yeah. He looks like a.
He's
stand-up
trustworthy. I think
Yeah.
we should try and get on
To
his
Dan,
boat.
he looks like a stand-up guy.
So
10 out of 10
definitely
guy
not.
this.
He's definitely not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely poking this dude in the face with a mage hand.
Okay, as you poke him, he kind of like starts a bit, and he says, what are you? What?
Just wanted to have a talk with you, my friend. You seemed a little bit in your own world there.
A talk. Just kind of sways a bit about what?
Well, this lake. Have you ever seen anything fishy here?
So
Whoa.
doesn't react at all to your joke.
Wait, is your name Pluto?
He says, "Hi, that's me,
Wow.
Pluto."
You're Pluto.
Pluto.
We've
yeah.
heard so much of you.
He says,
They said you were missing.
well, here I am.
You're such a stand-up guy. I mean, why would you go missing?
So he kind of, at this point, kind of like stares out into the lake, and he says, "There's no fish in here. I haven't been able to catch a fish for a whole goddamn week."
Man, you must be hungry.
You've been out here for
Still
a
try.
week fishing.
So he kind of looks at you, Dan, and he says, I thought, if I sacrificed her, then the fish would come back."
Oh.
Oh, no.
Sacrifice who? Who did he sacrifice?
Oh. So that's what was in the
So
sack.
what's in your bag?
Oh, God. Well, that's
Jesus, Pluto.
that's.
So I will
that's
tell
an
you out of
issue.
character, since you've discovered now that the other group did save his sacrifice.
Oh no!
So it wasn't
got
much
to it
sack
before he
moving.
dunked it.
It was just, yeah, we didn't.
You didn't roll well enough to see anything
Oh, right,
noticeable.
okay.
Oh,
Shit.
that must have been a big sack.
Yeah.
So he brought the sack back up now.
Exactly.
Do we get it?
An adult person, shall we say? I can't.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
okay. So it's a body bag, not a. Okay.
Oh dear.
Alright.
So have we clocked this now?
I mean, you all realised anyway. That's why I told you.
Okay.
So,
Are we?
I
Are
told
we?
you.
I'm not going in.
Oh,
Like
Are we
shit.
within range?
What, the sack? No, she's dead. She's
No,
dead.
of him.
Oh, of him you are, yeah.
I'm trying to tackle him into the lake.
Wow.
Wow, as in like put him into the lake sort of thing.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
load up my crossbow.
He'll not even resist you at all. If you knock him into the water, he'll literally just go under,
Oh shit.
Wow.
and you'll
Well-
see bubbles rising.
I
from, like,
guess we just. Well, I was planning to sort of tackle him down into the lake. So I guess just stay with him until he drowns.
the state this man is in, he's not going to react at all. So if you if you knock him into the lake, he will literally just drown in the lake.
Wow.
He won't make any of himself.
Just gonna shout out, no one's gonna miss you, Pluto.
Yeah, we leave him to drown, I guess.
Yeah, he's gone.
In a few moments, the bubbles stop.
I was going to go, blimey, Jafar. Weren't you the one saying we couldn't kill people? What's all this?
He killed a child. There's no excuse.
But I saved the other one. I should have just killed that one.
No, this one wasn't worth saving.
Oh,
There we go. He gets it.
Oh, I see. Well,
Some die, some live.
Called morals, my friend.
Oh, I'll have to try that one day. Well, we're not really any better off now.
He wasn't going to tell us anything anyway.
We could search his things.
Does he have any things?
They're right at the bottom of the bloody lake, probably.
There's a fishing pole. But he has just told you he hasn't caught fish in a week.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, buggered now.
Oh, okay. You also find a small doll.
Oh,
Oh,
what kind of doll is it? Is it like a Barbie doll or like one?
It's kind of like a
Weird
straw
Ned.
doll.
it's a creepy doll, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks kind of like freaky. On it is a tag. If no Blinksy is no fun.
Blinksy is no fun.
No Blinksy is no fun.
I'm just going to repeat the words out loud.
Okay.
Are the doll's eyes open?
Nothing.
I don't think I haven't.
No, nothing happens.
Who's got this in their hands, by the way?
Dan.
Dan. Why don't you just take the tag off?
This is just a tag.
Yeah, it's just the tag on the doll.
I mean, I don't really want it. Hey, Casimir, this might brighten your day.
Looks
I'm
at
just
it.
going to chug into Casimir.
This is what Casimir's going to do.
See how he reacts.
He raises his hand and he incinerates the doll as it flies towards him.
Wow.
Oh God!
That is a neat trick. You need to show me that.
He says, I thought we had a purpose here.
Well, yeah. Have you looked for anything? You just sat
He
there.
says, I only wish to go to the temple. This is...
Should we
What
just
if, what
keep?
if the key for the temple was here?
He isn't.
Should we head for the north shore?
Yeah, true. Head to the other side of the.
I think that's where we heard he was meant to be.
Okay.
Yeah, it does make sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so-
Because there's definitely nothing. Well, there's nothing here by the looks of things.
Well, I mean, we'd keep rowing until we'd see a shore, basically.
Yeah, northern shore.
So yeah, we'd go in like a straight line down.
Okay, so the question is, do you want to board at this sort of wood area, or do you want to follow one of the streams, like, further down?
Okay. Well,
So basically, I'll tell you, like, so as you look at these kind of like streams that are going up, they're basically starting to slope up into. So what you should imagine, yeah, is that this whole bit is like a big mount. It's like a huge mountain range, like towering over the lake.
Yeah, yeah.
So lakes are like at the foot of the mountain. So these streams going up, they're basically going upwards on like an incline.
There's no way you're gonna row by up.
no.
Yeah, no.
No chance. We'll have to dock and walk up, I guess.
Yeah.
Do we see any evidence of anyone being around here? Sorry, I was AFK for a sec. Like any prints?
No, it's quite sort of quiet up here. There are like waves of like fog like rolling down from the tops of the mountains, like coming back down into like the lake.
Yeah, we're
I
gonna-
guess we'll go for a walk.
Yeah. Leave the boats at the shore.
Yeah.
And trudge up. Yeah, we're gonna have to go through woodland.
Keep your eyes peeled because you know what happens when you enter the woods.
Okay, cool. So, so you guys dock your boats, like, you know, sort of here on this shoreline, and I guess you just start going through the woods. So, as you're going through the woods, you'll basically come across kind of like a man wearing sort of fur pelts. So basically, you'll come out into like a little clearing area of the woods.
This guy again. This
yeah.
guy again.
It is the same guy as last time.
Oh,
Which
So
is basically
he's-
Strahd.
So he's just sitting there, like skinning like animals. Like he's around in front of like a campfire. He looks up. He's like, "Oh, you again."
I can't remember what happened.
He was Strahd, and he persuaded you to try and attack us.
Not this one.
No,
Sorry,
no,
it's
no,
not.
no,
It's
no,
not him.
no,
It's
no.
not him.
Oh, they're not him. Which other guy?
Have you met this guy before?
We met
Yeah,
a guy
yeah.
selling pelts before, and he turned into Strahd, and that was what made Eirril try and attack us.
No,
So the
that
one-
was a rich
This guy
guy.
before was like a rich guy wearing noble clothes.
Yeah.
Just a
Yeah,
guy
was it?
wearing like skins.
Yeah.
You know, this guy likes my. He looks like
Didn't
my
Jafar?
kind of style.
I'll put a.
Didn't you take the pelts?
Was it?
I do. I've got some wolf pelts. Let me
Yeah,
check.
you took it.
I can't remember
Did we
what
kill
was our other interaction with him then.
I think we killed him, but
Well, the fur man. I thought you just left him. You know what?
Jafar get the pelts.
I've got 3 clean wolf pelts.
Oh, how do you get those pelts?
You
Wait, did
definitely
you
haven't
not-
skinned any wolves.
No,
I remember you taking them.
I think we took
I
them
thought you did
from.
kill
We got
some
attacked.
wolves.
We got
You
attacked by
fought a bunch
wolves
of
in the thingy, the place where we found the woman.
I don't know though. I don't remember you skinning anything.
I'm
I
pretty
thought
sure I
you
skinned the
skinned them
wolves.
in Village of Barovia because there were wolves in the graveyards when.
but
Nah,
that's
no,
what
no,
those
it wasn't
are.
those
it
ones.
wasn't that.
You're not
It
there?
wasn't
The
those
only
Oh.
other-
ones.
I don't know.
It was
It was on the way to the
Raven-
winery.
And plus, in the manor.
yeah, the
it was
place on the way to the winery. It's not Ravenholm, but it's something like Ravenholm.
Because the ones in the mansion, there were only 2 wolves, not 3. With the guy, with the Vistani guy, and we killed all them. So you kind of had 3.
I actually
there
can't.
was only 2
I can't
wolves.
remember where you got the pelts from, to be honest.
And
I
I'm
feel
pretty
like
sure maybe I've only got 2 because I feel like I gave one away at some point.
Yeah.
We'll have to just assume that we didn't kill him. And we bought the belts for him.
I don't know. I didn't kill we didn't kill the wolf pelt guy. We got the wolf pelt from actual wolves.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Fairly confident on that.
Yeah, I thought you got it from.
We'll
actual
have to
wolves.
check the tape next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fair enough.
But yeah, in any case, you'll see him just like skinning. Funnily enough, it looks like wolf pelts. Like around his sort of campfire. You do see tracks like all around the campfire. Looks like he does see like some sort of traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks up. He's like, oh.
Yeah, we see him just meet in the weirdest places.
He says most people don't come this far north. What brings you up here?
We're just looking for someone.
Trying to track someone. Maybe you could help with a bit of tracking yourself. You seem like a good hunter.
He says, "Oh, look, I just hunt wolves. Do you know what's deeper in these woods?"
No.
The Mad Mage.
Oh, don't
Sorry.
just give it off like that.
We're looking for him. Have you seen him?
Yes, if he's still alive. There's werewolves up in these woods. Did you not know?
Have we fought werewolves?
Don't
know.
think.
I think I feel like we've fought one.
I don't think so.
I don't think you guys
Maybe
have
not.
fought like
Maybe not.
berserker people, but you haven't. I don't think you fought like you haven't met any werewolves yet. I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I can't remember again. I know the other group definitely have. I don't know if you guys.
I don't
have.
think we did. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But
Yeah, he'll say there's werewolves up here.
that could be very dangerous.
Did you not? Did none of you prepared? Did none of you have silver weapons?
No, I don't think so.
We're pretty armed.
I mean, we've got magic,
Oh,
which
what
helps. I mean, I think the issue is more Jafar. But I suppose Jafar could basically grapple, and then
I feel like being warned away from having silver weapons. We should get silver weapons.
So as he's like looking at you guys, kind of like in sort of surprised, like another man kind of walks into the clearing with like a wolf, just like a wolf kind of like slung over his shoulder, kind of pulls up short. When he sees you, he's like, "Oh, what's all this?"
Okay.
And the sitting guy is like, "Look, these guys, they've come here, right? They haven't even got any silver weapons. Right? They're just traipsing around these woods."
don't suppose you guys have any silver weapons.
So the guy with the wolf pelt kind of just like, the wolf kind of like smacks it down. He just spits on the ground and he says, "Look, we don't tangle with werewolves, all right? We haven't got any silver weapons." But he's kind of looks over to his mate sitting down. He's like, "Tell you what, how keen are you boys to explore these woods? Got any gold?"
Yeah, of course.
What's he gonna get us?
He says, "Tell you what, we know these woods pretty well. Depending on where you want to go, we might be able to, help each other out.
I see.
So you don't have any silver weapons either.
He says no, but we do know how to avoid werewolves.
What's in it for you?
Kind of rubs his fingers together.
Okay, I suppose a better question is, how much is it worth?
So they both kind of look at each other, and they're like, well, we've got another friend who's out hunting at the moment. If you're willing to wait for him, then we can go with the three of us. I'd say 15 gold a head.
Is it worth it if these guys can't take us to the Mad Mage?
Head.
Well, they might be able to.
We should ask.
Yeah.
Or
Well, look, what we're after is heading to somewhere called looking for some Mad Mage. So if you can take us there, then that money's as good as yours.
He nods. He says, all right, yeah, I'll take you there. I'll take you to him.
Oh,
The
so
Mad
you-
Mage, you say?
so you know where he is?
Yeah. I see him all the time up here.
Can I roll insight?
Yes. Roll a sec.
It's not great. 9.
Yeah, you think he's telling the truth.
Yeah, someone else should like.
So
No reason not to
so
trust him.
you've seen this guy a lot, and you know exactly his whereabouts.
He says, well, I mean, he goes around, but yeah, sure, I see him. I see
Yeah,
quite
can
a
I
lot.
roll insight?
Yeah,
Just gonna ask
roll
another
insight.
Come on, Dad. Come on.
Oh, fuck's sake! No.
What'd you get?
8.
Yeah, no, he seems like he's telling the truth. Yeah.
Oh, this is such a bad idea. It's so gonna get ambushed and walk straight into one of their own traps. You
Oh.
know this is gonna happen.
I have lucky. Is it worth using
Oh, I
lucky?
forgot I've got
ones?
lucky. Shit. Oh.
No, I'm gonna use lucky point.
Okay.
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so I got 18. Much better.
You got 18.
Yeah, I'll take off that point.
Okay. Let me check something real quick.
I keep forgetting that I've got lucky. I gotta.
Lucky is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
I need to remember to keep using it.
He's lying.
That's fine. Anyway. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna give both. Oh, I can't do illusion. I'm gonna give Jafar and Xyril a look.
What
Just
kind of
like-
look?
ju-
Because he's
No,
looking like
yeah, I
that,
know. I
aren't
just
you?
trying to think. I can't really wink.
No.
If I nod, that's probably worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Okay.
gonna go. Well, this guy seems trustworthy. I mean, makes sense to me.
We have no reason not to trust this man.
Yeah. Don't you think, Eirril? I think it seems all right to me.
All right, listen, cut the shit. Do you know where he is or not?
Oh, you already said
Can't-
that.
He looks sort of frantic and he says, "The Mad Mage, yeah. So you're after? Yeah, I know where he is." Can't take a step towards you. and he
Listen.
says,
I'm fine. I'm feeling pretty lucky and confident in myself. I think us four, should be okay around these woods. Finding myself.
He kind of cocks his
Thank
head.
you very much for the offer, though. I do
mean,
appreciate it.
These woods are dangerous, though. You sure you want to be out here roaming on your own?
We've dealt with far worse.
Are you sure, Eirril? I mean, it makes sense for us to, we'll have other people show us the way. I mean, these guys probably know this place better than us.
He nods and he says, "Your friend speaks a lot of sense.
I agree.
Perhaps you should listen to him."
See, they know the woods, but they don't know where the Mad Mage is. So what use are they to us?
I suppose.
Apart from bodies to get in the way.
Hmm.
I mean, what do you guys say?
Can we not even get like a Mad Mage hint?
Yeah, can you
Hint,
not tell
did
us
you say?
which way it is?
He's just
tell you
gonna
what.
keep saying he knows where he
I'll tell you. I'll
says-
tell you what. If you can tell us which way he is, we'll go see him. Come back, and we'll give you your money then.
They kind of exchange looks. And he says, "All right, how about 15 gold up front, and we'll tell you where he is."
This is a worse deal than before.
Right.
before he
Well,
was
what about
charging
5 gold?
per
5
person.
gold now. 5 gold now, and then 10 when we return, knowing that the information was correct. Because I already know you're lying about what you think he is. So
Are you saying that?
yeah.
But he says you calling me a liar.
This about I've been around the part. It was a telltale sign. Sorry, body language.
So he kind of tenses up and takes a step towards you,
I'm gonna.
and then he
bring
starts laughing, and he's like, "Look, mate, look, I had to try. All right, so I'll be honest with you. We know kind of where he is. All right, he comes and goes. I can tell you where he might be, but I don't know exactly where he is. You understand, right? You know, tough
Yeah.
times. Tell you what, you offer a fair deal. How about let's just wait till our mate gets back. You give us the 5 gold. We'll point you to where we think he might be, and you be on your way. And if you see any wolves, you point them out to us.
So hang on a minute.
Why do we have to wait for your mate? Why can't you just tell us now? We'll give you the gold and.
He's the one who's been out, so he likely asked. I mean, we can tell you where we think he might be, but it'd be probably best to wait for him.
Okay.
Or they have
That
more
sounds-
people to ambush us with.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But then it's 4 against 3. We might be all right. But
Okay,
You can take on any challenge.
yeah.
How long is your friend gonna be?
Here any moment, to be honest. I'm surprised he's not already back.
I reckon we're being blindsided.
You guys are so paranoid, man. I mean,
I mean, it's freaking.
I don't know if we've met
Yeah.
a stranger who hasn't tried to kill us.
No. Apart from
Casimir was nice.
Casimir.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
but-
yes.
Yeah, but he hasn't tried to kill us yet. I still don't trust him completely.
I mean, it's up to you guys if you want to wait for the apparent friend or if you want to do something now. Hang on.
Don't know. This is tricky.
Yeah, I don't.
You know what? You guys decide. I'll just quickly see one.
I reckon. Thing is, out of character, I reckon we can trust them and then just kill them if they try and double cross us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon we
The
just
only,
pay
the
the
only
5.
issue I have is they could potentially lead us into a trap that gives them an unfair advantage.
I do think
I
us
don't-
going on
Like,
our own is a bad idea.
Last
Though.
thing we need is going down a spike trap. You know.
Mm.
I mean, we're going to have that issue without. This is the thing, though. Is like, if we go without them, chances are we're going to activate traps anyway.
Yeah.
So the question is, are they going to lead us into traps or away from them?
But then it's not Strahd. You'd expect traps and that sort of thing by Strahd. This is just not Mad Mage. I guess we don't know what he's like.
Well, no, I mean the traps by them capturing wolves.
Alright.
So,
Well, we could ask that as well. This is.
but
I don't want to go. I don't want them to come with us. I want to
Okay,
get information
back.
from them and then go.
They have said to you they're not going to come with you anymore. I just
Yeah.
heard the last part of that.
okay.
Yeah. Like if we just pay them the gold and get as much information about this terrain and where they think he is.
Can I send my spider out?
Do you have your spider with you? I think it was last murdering.
Yeah, but then he would have. I suppose I should have specified for him to return
Mm.
afterwards. I didn't specify, so that's my bad. I'm gonna have. In that case, I'm gonna have. Well, spider's gonna have to come back to me at some point anyway, so he'll be on his way back.
Okay.
However long that's gonna take, but that's fine. I don't think I've got anything that's gonna help with this. Give it a go. Take a risk. Give him the 15 gold. Well,
5.
Yeah.
Yes.
5 gold.
You've got it down to.
Well, but we probably should wait for the guy first before we pay the gold.
Yeah.
So okay, if you're waiting after like a few minutes, like 5-10 minutes, you'll hear kind of like footsteps again from the forest, and then behind you will just come out like another one of these guys. And again, he looks sort of like quite visibly surprised. He's like, "Oh, what's all this about then?" And he's like, "Don't worry, they're here. They're here to see the mage. Look, we worked out the deal. These gentlemen are going to give us 5 gold, and we were hoping you could tell us where you last spotted him. And he's like, oh, right. He's like, right, which one of you's paying up then?
We've got Eirril, pay the man.
Wait.
Is Casimir still here?
The information, please.
He is, yeah. He's kind of like standing,
Has he got any
like,
cash?
shrouded in his hood.
No, he's poor. He's definitely
You
poor.
spot us.
No,
Casimir says,
listen, where's
"I-
the information? No, wait. They haven't told us the information.
He's like, all right, you want to know where the mad mage is, yeah? And he kind of points over to this way. And then he says, well, your best chance is going up to the northwest sort of point of the mountain.
Okay. So you think that's where he could be?
I
Will
mean,
he
that's
mark our map?
not there, then I don't know where else he'd be. Yeah, I'll do like a... He reckons...
Yeah.
I'll do a better colour. Hang on.
It's a pretty long journey as well.
Alright.
I mean, I'll tell you guys how long it's going to have like taken you in total. So you can... So yeah, he's like, well, good enough for you.
Okay. One other thing.
Mhm.
Do you guys lay any traps around this area, or do you know of any traps that we could have come across?
They all look at each other and they all kind of like shake their heads.
No traps.
Insight. I'm going to insight on that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's better. 22, I believe.
Yeah, they're telling the truth. They don't have any traps
Cool.
around here.
Okay. I'll chuck the guy who gave the information 5 gold.
You're going to chuck it to him?
No. I'll give it to him.
Okay, so as you go up and give it to him...
God damn it.
Fucker.
he kind of grips your hand as you like outstretch your hand with the gold.
Oh no.
And he's just like smiling. And then what you hadn't noticed before is like his
Oh
teeth
no.
are like red.
Is what?
His teeth are stained red.
No.
And his voice starts like deepening, and he says,
They're
"Oh."
fucking werewolves.
And he
You
says,
fuckers.
Oh no.
I
Why
didn't know
you-
that was the thing.
Dan, he slashes at you, and as you see, his hand is like morphing, and he's growing taller and like starting to spread.
Can I
Can
run
I-
and tackle him?
We're gonna initiative now, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah.
Dan, you initially take. Sorry, wait. What am I doing? 19 damage.
19. Jesus Christ.
You're going to have to rage, Jafar.
I mean, we're full rested, so that's okay.
Yeah.
I got 17.
And the 3 around you all start like morphing.
Yeah.
Do we have any time while they morph, or
Sorry?
do we have any time while they morph?
I think it's a turn. Is it not a turn for the morph to morph? Like an
Yeah.
action?
It is an action. So what we'll do is we'll roll initiative, and then we'll see.
Because I would have thought, like... Well, but fair enough.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, what we'll do is we'll say like on their first turn they'll spend it morphing.
Okay.
So apart from the guy who just like
Yeah.
swiped it.
That's what
So
I was
can
thinking.
anyone roll initiative?
I got 20.
Oh, sorry. Dan.
1 sec. That's 22.
Cool. Dan got 22. Done.
17.
Dan got 17. Cool. These guys are all rolling like pretty shit. I'm not gonna lie.
It's good for us. Time to whip out the Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
What is
Yeah,
this?
next thing, mark it on your like lists. Next thing we have to do is get Jafar silver axes. We
Yeah.
really need to get silver
Can you guys
axes.
track your HP on the map as well, just so I
Yeah,
can
I've done
see?
that, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Dan, you're up first. So you're not grabbing or anything like that. You see, taking a swipe at you, and you're standing in front of a werewolf. This is the one that's behind you, so it's like this one here.
I told you everyone's trying to kill us.
Again, we can't trust anyone in this godforsaken shithole.
Casimir, you looks like are you gonna give us a hand?
Casimir, you better be with us.
So Casimir doesn't respond, but he's just standing there with like his hood up.
Oh, fuck.
Oh well, never mind, eh? I guess you can't fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be an Eldritch Blast. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be an Eldritch Blast. So, I auto attack. What the? Oh. Okay, that's 22 to hit.
Yep, that's it.
And then, what is it? A D10?
Yes. Plus your charisma mod.
Okay. Okay. Is that to each blast? The charisma.
Yeah, it's each
yes.
blast,
Each separate.
blast,
Okay. So that's 9 for the first one.
Mhm.
And then that's 14 for the second one.
Damage. So is that 25 damage total?
Yeah.
Okay, so you actually blast him back, and you hear like almost like a crack. He does kind of like land. He kind of like skids on like all fours, land to a stop, and he looks up. And he's like, "Ha!"
You're a dead fucker.
Next, it's Sunny.
Alright,
She's
I'm
surrounded.
going to. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk over to Casimir, put my arm around him, and go, "Wakey, wakey, sunshine. You've got a fight on us. If you don't help us out, you're going to be a dead man as well."
The Casimir just looks at you and he says, "I warned you not to come here. We should have gone to the temple."
If we would have been attacked at the temple, guaranteed. But if you don't survive here, you're not going to get to the temple, are you? While I'm talking that, I'm going to Eldritch Blast the werewolf that Dan was attacking.
Okay, roll to hit.
15 plus 8 for the first one. So what, 23?
23 to hit. That's a hit.
Next one might not hit. That one's 13.
That's a hit.
Oh, nice. Let's see, D10.
I mean, they're just like wearing fur. So-
Well, you know, natural. You never know.
Yeah.
So what was it? D10. That's 10. 23 damage.
Nice. So as he's like growling, you blast him, and again he goes like skidding back, like across the ring. He kind of like puts like a claw in the ground to stop himself.
Was
And
this
when
the same
he
one?
looks,
Yeah.
and when he looks up, there's like blood sort of leaking, from like his ears and stuff. Next it's Dom.
Right, same one. Leaping. Rage, please. That's one
okay.
of. That's
Cool.
one of 3. It's down to 2.
Mhm.
Does Rage give me advantage on attack rolls?
No, just strength checks.
No, just strength and resistance.
Strength
I believe.
checks. So I got 17 on one. The other's like a 7.
The 17 hits.
Okay.
Well, I got a 13 to hit, so at least 13 is okay.
Damn, the chair is squeaky.
2 bonus.
That's mine. Sorry, chair's broken. Hell, I need to replace it, but money is difficult.
Yeah.
That's a 10 on the damage from the axe.
Normal damage.
Yes.
Okay, so as you swing your axe down, he kind of like catches it like in his forearm, and he just like snarls in your face. And it's his turn next, actually. So he just like pushes like down with his arm, and he goes to get you. What's your armor class? This is potentially unfortunate.
16.
For you. Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate. This is gonna be a lot of damage.
Shit.
Oh no.
Well,
You know how I just always
I
roll
do
really
have,
well?
I have resistance.
You've got resistance, so that's going to help.
All right, I'll
Yeah.
tell you in bits then. So first he just clamps his jaws around you and he tears like a chunk of your flesh out.
Oh no.
So that's That's 20 damage, but it gets halved.
Oh my god.
So you go down to 10.
I'm so screwed.
I get out 20 on that.
There we go. Really sad.
Can you also roll con saving throw?
That's a 17.
Okay, that's fine. After that, you take 7 damage, so half that again. And that's with him like raking his claws like kind of up your sort of torso.
I'm down, don't I?
You're down
Cool.
already.
So then next it's these two. So basically what they're both going to do is they're going to basically spend their turns morphing into wolves. Once they've morphed, they both throw their heads back and they start howling.
You gotta be shitting me.
I really hope there's,
I don't know if we can fight through these guys.
I really hope
Sonny.
there's not more of them. That's gonna be that's gonna be bad.
Next it's Casimir.
Come
So
on, dude.
Casimir is kind of like standing with his, you know, like with his hood up and stuff, and he turns, he looks at all of you, and he says,
Don't
"Will
tell
you? How far are you willing to go to defeat Strahd? Will you accompany me to the Amber Temple after this?
I give my life to you to defeat Strahd.
Are you telling the truth?"
100% totally.
Okay. He kind of looks at the rest of you. Sorry, the other two expectantly.
Do you have any silver weapons by any chance?
He says, "No, but I do have this." And he raises his hand and it starts glowing red, and he
Yes.
goes like that. Just checking what he's got. Okay. Okay, so yeah, he raises his hand as he says that, and it glows, like it becomes sort of like wreathed in flame, and he goes like that, and like a fireball like shoots out, and it catches this one that you guys have been hitting, in the chest, and he bursts into flames, and he kind of falls down, sort of smouldering.
You fucking legend. That's a bit.
I say, you couldn't have done that earlier.
I'm so glad we brought him along.
Yeah.
I was taking your measure.
No. Well, I've been asked for that for many times.
Next is Dan.
Okay. So these two have now morphed.
Yes.
I'll just do. Okay, I'll focus the one on the left, and I'll just blast him.
Okay, roll to hit.
Okay, so the first one is 23.
Yep, it's a hit.
The next one is 14.
That's a hit.
No, it isn't.
Oh.
It's 15. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Okay. No, motherfucker. Okay, that's 6. And that's 10. 16 total damage.
Damage. Cool. So yep, again you blast him, and he just like snarls at you, like his fur's all like raised on end sort of thing. Next it's Sunny.
Yeah, I'll just blast him as well.
Mhm.
Oh, this might not hit. 10 to hit.
That's not a hit. So yeah, you fire and it just goes like wild sort of thing.
That one's a hit. So that's 13 damage.
13.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, impacts with him. He kind of like just snarls again and stands up to his full height. Dom, you're next.
Right. I mean, another 2 axe swings. I can reach them both, so one on the right.
Do we reckon?
They're standing pretty close.
Do we reckon lycanthropy is a curse?
Probably. It usually is.
I have a remove curse spell.
Ah, that is fortunate.
Try it.
Because yeah, if this is like because lycanthropy, as you said, is most of the time is a curse. So if I use remove curse on them, they might just revert.
I think I hit with one. That's number 17.
Yes, that's it.
That's an 11 damage. No, 10 damage. 10 damage.
Problem is, Xyril think of that. I don't think he would.
So again, their skin is quite like toughened. So as you're raking like your axe down, it doesn't seem to, you know, cut as deeply as you'd think.
That's fine.
And again, he kind of just like grins at you with sort of like bloody teeth. He says, "Do you think you can beat all of us? Give us your friends."
All of you, and there are more than 2 of them left. And there are more than 2 of you left. Where are your friends?
He just kind of like gives like a wolfish laugh.
I swear nothing in this thing is like of our level.
Yeah.
Okay, so he bites you, which he does like get his jaws around you, and then he also swipes you with his claws, but he misses. On the bite, he does 8 damage. Sorry. Can you roll Constitution again? Saving throw.
Oh boy. That's a 13.
Okay, fine. Next, it's the other one. So this one's actually gonna like get down low, and he's just gonna like blitz across like the clearing over to Dan. What's your armor class again, Dan?
Just come for me.
What's your armor class, Dan?
Let me just check. 14.
Okay. Unfortunately, he hits on both.
Shit.
So the first one does 6 damage, followed up by another 8 damage. Can you roll Constitution saving?
Oh no.
Especially if they curse both of you.
Sorry, how much damage did I take?
Nice.
I think you took 8, Dom.
As in 8 halved, or?
I don't halve it, so once I'd say it to you, just halve it yourself, sort of thing.
Okay, yep.
I got 19.
That's not bad at all.
Okay, that's fine. Sunny. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Behind you, you hear
Oh,
like
for
a
fuck's
howl.
sake.
Another one appears, and it's gonna go for you.
Oh,
What's your armor class?
not great. 14.
Oh wow, it doesn't matter.
Great.
Stop rolling good.
I'm literally
Every
rolling,
time.
like, really well.
It's always us.
I know.
It's always this campaign.
So Sonny, on the first hit, you take 12 damage.
Okay.
Okay, then next one's not too bad. I think take 6 damage. Can you roll Constitution saving?
6 damage. -6. Right. Constitution +3. Oh no. 9.
9. So from after like he bites you,
Oh boy.
you kind of like
You didn't.
stagger, and you almost feel like you can kind of see from where he's biting you. It's like the veins like start turning sort of blackish.
You can
You're
use
still
that
fine
remove
for now,
curse.
but yeah, something
Either-
to keep.
I'm either cursed or poisoned. It's gonna be one of the two. Got nothing if it's a poison, but let's see what happens.
Alright.
Okay.
It's Casimir.
Oh, can I hellish rebuke him?
Yes, you can. Yeah. It's a dex saving throw, isn't it? What's
Yes.
your DC?
16.
Okay, roll your damage.
It's a slot, I think. I don't know. Roll my damage. 3d10. 3. 15.
15.
Yeah.
So yeah, you when it starts like burning, but like through the flames, he just like kind of grins at you, and he says, "You taste good for a
Oh
tiefling."
no.
I've heard that before as well.
Oh god.
He kind of cocks his head and sniffs. And he says, "But a tiefling no longer, perhaps." All right, next is Casimir. So again, he's gonna raise his hand and it's gonna glow with fire, and he's gonna shoot it out. And he blasts this one over here, like fighting Dom. It kind of just like sputters out like on his back, and he doesn't really seem to notice it that much. Next it's Dan.
Sorry, was that Casimir that did that?
Casimir did that, yeah.
Okay. Didn't kill that one then.
No.
Okay.
Need that. Okay, I was just hellish rebuke. No, Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Uh,
So you've got one on you.
Yeah, I'm
I
going for the
got-
one that just attacked me.
Okay. I think two are attacking you actually, aren't they?
I thought one was attacking.
Oh, so what's on
Jafar.
Dom? Okay, so I'm just moving it. Like, all right,
Which
let me
one?
make this a bit clearer.
I think we've all
So
got,
okay,
we've all got
yeah.
one on.
Sunny's fighting this one, Dan's fighting this one,
Yeah.
and Casimir's
Well, I'm technically next to Casimir because I had my arm around his shoulder. So
I'm just spinning out just
Oh,
so we
okay,
can
cool,
kind
cool,
of create.
Sweet.
Yeah, Casimir's next to you.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that's 16.
The hit, yeah,
First hit. Oh, that's a nat 20.
nice.
Nice.
Just roll all your damage and go and tell me.
Okay. This is 8, 13.
So it doesn't have to save that remove curse on myself.
Yeah.
That's 28 total.
Wow. So, Dan, kind of, you hear like, like an electric generator. You kind of hear it like charging like up around his hands. He's like, poof, and he just blasts it like a rag doll, and it just goes flying off, and it stops moving basically.
Good riddance.
Carrying us.
Next,
Oh,
it's
It's pretty low.
next
Very
it's Sunny.
bloodied.
It's me. How is the one fighting Jafar looking compared to mine?
Pretty healthy. Let's be
They're
honest.
both, so they're both looking pretty healthy.
He's looking pretty fit, yeah.
Technically, I've not hit my one yet, have I? So
No.
I'll probably. But Dom's has been damaged, so I'm gonna probably go for Dom's one.
Are you gonna go? I'm just gonna like fire at it.
I'm just
sort
going
of
to
thing.
fire at it because I think.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing else I can do. Could teleport, but it's not really much of a difference because it can come to me. Yeah. Yeah. I'll Eldritch Blast 2 at the one fighting Dom.
Okay, roll the hit.
That's a hit. That's a hit as well. Both hits. 22.
Nice. So yeah, you actually blast it so hard it gets like knocked away from Dom, sort of thing. It kind of like goes skidding along the floor. But it does get up like saliva like flying from its teeth. Just turn rounds on you. Next, it's Dom.
Right. Same one that just got hit, please. I can reach it, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I think that's 2 hits this time. That's 2 18s.
Yep, that's fine. Roll all your damage.
That's a 9 and a 10.
9 and a 10, so 19. Cool.
I'm guessing
So
these guys
you-
have resistance to me, don't they?
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
But as you dig into it, you do manage to draw like a big wound, and it kind of like staggers
Nice.
as you cut into it. Next, it's it. So it's gonna kind of just like flail at you. Can you roll?
No, fuck.
Seriously, man.
No, this
Wow.
is good for you. I've rolled. I mean, you'll be able to tell what I rolled in a moment. So, Dom, I don't know what happens to you. You basically just like, there's like, it's the heat of the moment. There's like a lot going on around you, and you just recall like, your many days on the farm. And you just feel like a sense of like inner peace, and you close your eyes, and to everyone watching, like the wolf like swipes down at you, and you just fluidly move, and you just like cut off one of its arms, and like howling, it like leaps onto you in like the same movement with your eyes still closed. You just flow into your next axe cut, and you cut off its other arm.
The arm spins through the air.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And it just basically falls to its knees, and then you just bring your axe down on its head, and it flops to the ground. I rolled back to back at once.
Back to that. Wow. Wow.
It was funny because as
That's
I was
insane.
like talking and laughing, I rolled my second dice and saw the second one. I was like,
I'll say that's me. One
Nice.
hell of a nat one.
Give
Yeah.
and then they take away.
Sweet.
No, back to back nat ones. That feels like a cumulative
Yeah.
sort of thing. Alright, there's one left. This one, seeing Dom like enter the zone, is gonna go for Sunny instead.
Doesn't Casimir get his turn? Or was he after them?
He's this one, yeah.
Okay.
So it lands. So it's like this time. You're infected already, to be honest. It doesn't really matter. And it gets you with its claws, which do 7 damage.
7. Okay.
Now it's Casimir. So the problem is like this wolf is right on you.
Yeah, fireballs.
So-
It's not going to be a good thing.
Yeah. Casimir's kind of like nerfed during this fight. Let me see if he's got anything else he can do. All right, so Casimir's gonna bring his hands together and go like that, and his hands glow purple, and then you see like magical like darts like zipping out of them, like targeting to the wolf.
Get a magic missile. Always good.
So he's gonna cast this decent high.
And they all hit as well, which is quite cool.
Yes.
Classic hits.
So he gets quite a lot. I'm just gonna roll this here. So he does 31 damage to it. So yeah, all the darts like fly out and they just kind of dig into the wolf, who just gives like a deep, like low growl, but yeah, still standing. Dan, you're next.
Okay. He's still just about standing. I'm going to blast him with a cheeky Eldritch Blast.
Roll 2 hit.
That's over 20 on the first one.
Mhm.
Ooh, what's that? 12.
That's a hit.
Sweet. Okay. It's 11. It's 13. So that's 24 total damage.
You blast this thing like so hard that it literally goes like skidding all the way down the forest, and it's like rolling over. So you do hear like bones cracking, and then it does come to a stop and it stands, but like its left arm is dangling like down by its side.
Shit, I thought that was Killing Blow.
Sunny, you're next. I'll tell you now if you hit, it's dead.
Yeah, I'm tempted. I might do this.
Force Rider!
No. I'm going to use a spell called Vampiric Touch. I have to do a melee spell attack though. That's the only downside to it.
You can run up to it
Yeah.
and do it, but obviously, yeah.
So that's going to be proficient plus Strahd 2. Yeah, that's fine. So I roll 3d6 and then I heal half of it. And it's
Okay.
it's necrotic damage though, so I don't know if that makes a difference.
I mean, you'll just roll it away. Basically, is the only thing.
Oh my god, that's awful. 9 damage.
Okay. As you touch it, it basically crumbles like around you, and the flesh starts rotting. You'll heal your damage, your half damage, and that's the end of combat.
Damn, that went
Bloody
pretty
hell.
well.
Yeah.
I'll update my health there now.
Sweet.
I'm at half health. That's not bad. Not too bad.
I took barely any,
I'm
or relatively.
almost dead.
Oh,
Oh. Alright, that didn't go so well. So, I mean,
7
do we trust the Mad Mage intel?
Fucking hell, what can
Probably.
I trust?
I mean, if they're
I mean, they know
werewolves,
the
then
area.
then they're native here. So.
But what reason did they have to tell us the truth? If they were going to try and kill us anyway.
Well, because Eirril could tell that they were lying, so they probably thought. Not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I knew. Yeah.
Um,
But then what they told us could be a lie
it's
as well.
worth checking their stuff though,
yes,
Yeah. Very true.
because if this is their camp, they'll have a lot of stuff here in theory.
yeah.
Yeah. Can we each like inspect the bodies or the camp? Is there anything of worth?
So I revert back to human form when they die.
Yeah.
So on their bodies, they were all carrying spears and like animal furs and stuff like that. One of them had like a compass, Um,
I'll take that.
one of them had. Let me check this quickly. One of them was carrying. It just looks like some bones which have been like gnawed. Like he's obviously like been chewing on it or something like that.
Don't forget.
And sorry,
don't
there's
forget to
one.
get your 5 gold back.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
And there's
Can
one
add
more.
that back on.
So you find it's like a pendant in the shape of like a silver dragon, and as you touch it, you feel like it's leeching the heat away from you.
That's bizarre.
The silver dragon, though.
It's probably worth
Yeah.
it's worth
That's the
keeping,
fault.
but
Yeah, I
not
think
wearing.
that's got to be important.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Keep it, but don't
definitely
put
take
it on.
that. Nice.
Is there no? I suppose they're not going to have any silver on them, are they? Any gold? Any money on them?
Nah, these guys just, they just
Any
eat people. There is meat.
Yeah, I just realised. Yeah.
That's always.
There is also the wolf body that one of them carried like earlier into the camp and just kind of like laid down.
Is it all raw?
Yeah, it's all real.
Is the fire still going?
Yeah, it's still going.
Oh, I guess we don't really have much time. Don't.
We don't want more than puppet turning up. I guess we just make way to the mage, if Casimir is willing to do that.
Casimir's fine.
So Casimir says we've come this far. We may as well see it through to the end. But be warned that if you decide to venture elsewhere after this, I will not be accompanying you.
That's fair. That's fair. You know, you scratch our back, we'll scratch yours. That's fine. All right. We might
Kind of like inclines his head and he says, "Well, lead the way."
All right. We might as well. Well, we've only got one lead, so we might as well follow it.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you guys heading towards the place they pointed out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quietly
Cool.
though. Like we don't want to. We'll probably do
Okay.
it stealthily because in case they're just sending us to their den or something.
Everyone rolls stuff. Or roll for custom.
Oh shit. 8.
I was going to use my lucky for that, but because I got an 8 as well. Is this going to be a group check or is it going to be?
I'll do as a group check here.
Okay, I'll use a lucky then.
I got 9.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a 9 as well. My 3 lucky. I might. I guess we don't know. We don't know what Casimir got, do we?
No, you don't.
Because in theory, if Casimir got well enough and I got well enough, then we'd be okay. Screw it, I'll use another one. It's not getting any better. 11.
Okay.
I'm not going to use my last lucky point. Just leave it at
That's
11.
fine, yeah. Okay, so you guys basically make your way like towards where the wolves told you to go. As you're going up here, like there's just to kind of like tell you like what's going on with like there's dark thunder clouds like just everywhere ahead. Like I said, there's thick fog like rolling down like the mountainside. As you guys get towards like the edge of the clearing, you see. So you get to like the edge of the woods. Sorry, not the clearing. You get to like this point. I've lost Sunny. There we go. And you see on a rocky front about like 60 feet away from you, this elk. It's just this like very majestic like looking elk. It's just sort of standing there. As you guys are watching, Casimir like sneezes really loudly. And the rest of you, it kind of like sets off the rest of you. So, yeah, you didn't roll anywhere near well enough as a group. And the elk kind of turns to look at you, and then it suddenly morphs into a man.
The Mad Mage.
Oh, nice token.
That token's great.
So I've got like a better one for this guy.
That's crazy.
No need to bury the lead. We're okay to call it just now, by the way, once we've sort of met this guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's up to you. So he's wearing these tattered black robes, which kind of like hanging off him. He looks very like skinny, sort of unkempt. He's got long black, like wild hair that hasn't obviously been cut, like like a big beard and stuff, streaked with grey. And his eyes are like crackling with power. And as he looks at you, he says, "So you've come for me, have you? I knew you would. If you think my magic has grown weak, you can think again." And he claps his hands together.
Oh no.
And he, like, he's at a pile like that, and you see like lightning like running between like his hands.
Can we
And
say
it's up to you
anything?
if you want
Okay, whoa,
Yeah, you can-
whoa, dude. Whoever you think we are not that person.
We are friends, not enemies. We will all drop our weapons
Well, I have
if
no
it
weapons,
means our safety.
but yeah.
Oh yeah. We come in peace.
to. He says, "Drop them then. Drop them. Throw them right where I can see them."
All right, guys, drop your weapons.
Yeah, I'll drop
Come
a dagger
peace.
over there.
Yeah.
Okay. Is everyone dropping all their stuff?
Just by my feet, yeah.
Yep.
So it's still next to me.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna throw mags in the ground.
Okay, I don't think Casimir's got any weapons. Let me just check. I mean, he'll throw any down that he's got anyway. Casimir takes out a couple of daggers and he kind of like lays them at his feet. The guy's like kind of like still like crackling like lightning, and he says, "Who sent you? Did you come looking for me?"
Well, nobody really sent us. We actually want your help.
Yeah.
We're trying to defeat the big S.
Can you roll persuasion?
No, I'm definitely using my lucky point for that. Because I feel this is the
Yeah, this is a good point.
come on, man. $18.
Nice.
Okay, so he kind of stares at you like very intensely for almost like a good 60 seconds, like anything, and then slowly like his hands together, and then the lightning stops.
Jeez, phew.
He says, "You're here to seek my help. Well, you're too late. I don't remember. I don't remember anything about myself. Who am I? Where am I going? I don't know."
That's fair
That
enough.
seems like a lot of effort.
That's fine. I mean,
Jesus.
I suppose the real question here is, do you like the big S or do you want to kill the big S?
Just Strahd! I hate him. I despise him. But no, what happened? I can't remember. Who is Strahd?
That's fine.
What?
That's fine. What? You don't know who he is?
So still where you remember him, but you don't remember your big battle or anything
He
before
says,
that?
What battle? What?
Well, I mean, that's fine. As far as you...
Casimir, like sidle up to you guys and kind of whisper, perhaps we should leave.
I want to try one more thing. Okay, so as far as you understand, you don't like this man, and you want to kill this man. Yes.
He looks like pained, and he kind of like holds a hand to his head. He says, Did I want to kill him? Yes, of course, but why?"
Remove
Doesn't
curse.
matter.
Remove curse.
I'll tell you now. Why does it matter? Not really interested. We're trying to kill him.
Remove curse.
We're trying. Well, I'm more worried about.
Remove curse.
Would it be a curse though? You think?
It looks like a curse.
I mean, he's done something to him.
I'd have to touch him for that. That's the only problem.
Oh yeah.
And that's
Make friends first.
yeah. Yeah. Look, we want to kill him. You want to kill him. You're quite powerful. We're quite powerful. Why don't we join forces and kill him together?
He says, "Powerful? Is that a threat?
No.
You're trying to impress upon me how powerful you are."
Well, I'm assuming if you wanted to kill Strahd, you wouldn't want to do it with people that weren't very powerful.
Just Strahd. Yes. No. What? Who is this? Strahd.
Bad man. Tried to kill you. And we're trying to kill him. See how it works.
Sorry, I'm just thinking how to like communicate this to you. So he kind of like holds his head again, like with both sort of hands this time, and he says, "Oh, it hurts. I don't remember."
You know what? To me, yeah, it sounds like you have an affliction of some description. I have a spell that helps with that kind of thing. What we can do, just me, I can come up to you, use a spell to hopefully get rid of the affliction. Maybe then you'll remember.
So his eyes immediately snap up, and he says, affliction? No, you think I'm afflicted? No, you stay where you are.
Well, that's fine. I don't really need your memory back. I mean, all I need is if you want to kill the big S, we're looking for people that will help us do that. We were told that you wanted to do so that's why we've come to, look for you.
Okay, so he interrupts you. He says, "You were told wrong. I can't help you. Now leave. Get away from me.
I see.
I can't even help myself. I can't help anybody."
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. I mean, look at the guy over there. He doesn't even have ears properly, and he's helping us fine.
Casimir kind of like mumbles something to himself.
You would make a great ally.
Exactly. This man has no shirt, and he works with just fine. You'd be surprised. Even if you lack something, what you do have can still be useful.
So he just shouts, "Didn't you hear me? I'm useless. I can't help anyone."
Yes, alone you're vulnerable, but together we are strong, and together we can take down Strahd. You may not now be without memory, but listen, with us for a few days, we can try and regain that, and hopefully help whatever Strahd's done to you.
And if not, we'll make more new memories. There's a party going on in Valaki. We can go make some memories.
Some experiences.
Yeah.
So he says, "Ha! Cure me, will you? Save me, will you? Show me then. Show me what you can do for me. We'll stay right there and do it."
Well, that's going to make things a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
Because the spell I need requires me to touch you.
Touch me, does it?
I could touch myself, but that's a different kind of situation.
Jeez.
Casimir puts a hand on you, Sonny, and he says, I don't think that'll help in this situation."
You don't think he's cursed?
Me roll something quick.
Yeah, come on, Casimir.
Ooh.
Pull your weight,
So-
Casimir. Pull your weight.
Casimir, he is about to pull his weight actually. So Casimir kind of, like the Professor X-Ray kind of like puts two fingers on his temple, and he says, "There's some kind of powerful magic afflicting him. It's not a curse. I can't."
I'm assuming my spider's not there. Still.
No.
Fuck. This would be perfect for that.
He says, "I can't divine the source of it, but something beyond my level of ability."
Well, not mine, fortunately. But
Kind of looks at him and says, "No,
the issue is getting close enough to him to do it.
it doesn't feel like a curse to me, but you're welcome to try."
Not a curse.
Is it magic affecting him or just this area?
Feels like it's
We
centered
took-
on the wizard.
If it's not a curse, then that's not a lot I can do about it.
Yeah, maybe we should just work out where like his house is or something. See if we can go through his things.
I don't think he's gonna definitely not let us do that.
Oh.
Well, like I said, I mean, would you want to help? Would you want? We can help each other.
And how will you help me?
We can kill Strahd. Help you kill Strahd.
Says, "Ha, Strahd he's everywhere. He'll never let me go."
Exactly. So if he's never going to let you go, why don't you go straight to the source?
We got to do something about it.
This land is his. He's watching us right now. He's always watching me.
True.
He knows
But then
I am.
would you rather him watch you alone or with others?
Do you really want to live like this
Alright,
in almost madness?
whoever wants to, since you're all like persuading him at the moment, roll persuasion.
I should probably do that if I've got.
Or can we do a group one?
Okay, yeah, do a
One like
group.
me and
Do a
Sonny.
group roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got 18. Could you just look a point?
25.
Oh,
Nice. Cool. Dom, are you rolling as well?
Sorry, what's this for?
I mean,
Persuasion.
roll anyway, but like, I'm sure. To be honest, I think they're high enough with those two.
12.
Fine. So he starts like just kind of like laughing, sort of maniacally. He's like, you know what the funny thing is that I did this to myself. He's like, I wipe my own memories. Why would I do that?
Who knows? Who knows? Maybe you killed a cat or something. But if you wiped your memories, then there's no reason to get them back. But you've probably
He
wiped.
said,
those-
"Oh no,
you
no,
probably-
no, no!
You probably
If
wiped.
only we were so lucky. He said, they'll come back. Then I'll know. Then I'll know exactly what's going on."
Well, you know either way, with the memories or not, you want to kill Strahd. So
Strahd, why? Why would I want to kill someone? I don't know.
there's no point
Why would I?
asking, there's
write
no
my
point
memories?
asking the question because you've blocked it from your own memory. So there's no point asking because you know that you're not going to get the information, but you know the source of it. So might as well kill it at the source.
that's him.
That's the big S. If the big S is the reason most likely the big S is the main reason you blocked your memories. If we kill him, you have no reason to block him anymore.
He says, go, kill him. Then you don't bring me into it. Just leave me.
Well, what we're looking for is a powerful mage, and you are one of the best.
So at this point, he kind of like holds his hands out, and they start like vaguely glowing. And he says, "You will have nothing from me. Nothing. Do you think I'm taken in by your lies? Do you think I don't know what you're after?"
Look at me. Do I look like I'm lying?
His eyes start glowing as well as his hands.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
All right, since you guys are trying really hard, roll insight. I'll see if I can help you out.
The insight's going to tell us he's about to blast us. Unnatural
20.
20.
22.
Wow. Okay, fuck yeah. I'll just tell you. All right, so this guy has told you that he's wiped his memories, but it doesn't really explain his erratic behavior. Actually, Dan, you're probably in quite a good position. Actually, funny enough, there's RP reasons for both of you to recognize this. So, Dan, you've obviously gone around, like, hunting down like evil creatures, and stuff like that, right? So, and you've come across people in the past who their mind just kind of like snaps, like under the pressure or when confronted with these. Sonny, you are mad yourself, technically.
True.
So you would both recognize in this guy that there is something like deeper, which is like
Got a madness.
mentally like screwing up. He's not just erratic. He's like it's quite apparent.
Yeah.
The thing is, if he's afflicted with madness, remove curse isn't going to do it because I would have done it myself.
Yeah.
And his personality's not going to change either.
Something deeper that I don't know if we can even fix.
I don't know if we can.
That Strahd's obviously done something to him. It's almost like he was killed, and then he was brought back with madness.
Which is basically yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds
Just
familiar.
like you.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. It sounds like me and you, brother, have had the same problem. Have had the same issue.
Yeah, this is something that's been inflicted on you from Strahd.
He has a habit of killing people and then bringing them back and then infecting their minds with craziness.
So at this point, he just roars like, "Leave now! Unless you can get rid of the shadows that haunt me, get out!"
Well, the best way to do that is to kill the big S. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
At this point, he
Okay.
Okay.
fires
This is not gonna
like
happen.
this
Oh, fuck's
huge
sake.
lightning bolt, and it literally like goes between you. You can literally feel like the heat coming off it, and it hits like a tree behind him, and you just hear the tree like falling over.
Yeah.
This dude's crazy.
I don't think I think with all those persuasion checks, there's no way. Like,
Yeah.
we've done pretty well on the persuasion checks. If he's still not going to,
You have, yeah.
there's no way he's going to move.
You don't have a house or anything with like any secrets? No. Okay. I'm going.
At this point, he claps his hands together, and you hear like a rush, and this huge like skeletal hand like manifests above him, and he says, "Get away from me! Get away! I know what you want!" And the hand like forms like a fist, and it rushes towards you. Yeah, let me check what this does.
We can run away.
There
It's
is
fine.
one other thing I could do, but it's no, I don't have the slots for it. Shit. I could have Misty stepped and removed curse, but again, remove curse doesn't make a difference. But
No, I think we need to regroup.
I think we need to leave. I'm going to vote. I think this is a lost cause. This guy's clearly useless.
Okay.
So, might as well
I
go.
need to know what you guys are doing when he sends the hand towards you, because it might affect what happens.
Well, we're going
Do we
to.
have time to move out of its? Wait.
I can't tell you until you tell me what you're
Well, we're
going to
going
do, and then I'll
to
tell you
get
what
up.
happens.
We're leaving basically.
We'll
Oh, you're
keep going.
legging
Yeah.
it.
After I've said that, yeah.
All right. If you're legging it with my roll, he misses, and you just see the hand like pummel down into like the bit where you guys were standing before.
That would have killed me.
And then as you're like running, you hear him just behind you, just casting just like spells, just like not even necessarily like aimed at you. Like you hear like
Just
shots
everywhere.
casting and stuff. Yeah.
Just sporadic.
Right.
Well, I guess you're right, Casimir. That was a waste of time.
That was a waste of time. Amber Temple, I guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Deal's a deal.
How annoying.
That's
more the story.
funny. The blackness in your veins like kind of starts stinging.
I'm gonna use remove curse on.
Okay,
on the
that
wound.
was a good idea. Yeah, it stops.
Okay.
What I will say, Sonny, is you feel like a faint trace, like it's been rendered inert, but yeah, let's not tempt fate again. Is what I'll say.
Great. That's all I need. I get all the afflictions. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, I mean that just basically didn't pan out, so we might as well just head to the town and join the festivities, I suppose, and see what that brings up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Amber Temple is the next best lead because this guy's carrying us.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need him around for sure.
Yeah.
Keep him happy.
Definitely. All right. That'll be the plan then. Should we end it there?
Yeah, if it's alright.
3,